Hey, what's up? I'm pretty sure it's working. I always say that because I don't know. This shit's way too fucking difficult. Pretty sure it is. I'm just trying to pull it up on my phone, but... Yeah, okay, it is working nice. Okay, good. So I think I'm just gonna start off with the general invitations. Yeah, I'm gonna start off with those, and then I'll hop into do some of the what do you call it? Some of the credenza. Hey, what's up, Moose? I want to start off with Bamboo Hated Kim, but I also don't know what gives me that. Okay, well, that's Jiang's office. Okay, I don't want that. Okay, take that one away. Is this bamboo? Oh. Oh, it's bamboo. Wait, Bamboo Hat Kim? Bamboo Hated Kim? Okay, I think it's hated. Yeah, I heard this one was really damn good, but I'm also getting it quite late, so I don't know if it'll actually be all that good. And in case you're wondering, I was able to do the realization for all the floors of the top layer, or of the bottom layer. So I have netsacks done and all the ones prior, so I'm gonna use the sods, which I've only used like a tiny bit of like the ego pages, I suppose, so like that's gonna be interesting to use them again, because I'm still not too familiar with them. Hello again, Clyde? Okay. Comments are boost slash dice. Yeah, okay. I mean, they're probably fucking weak as hell. You have garbage pages. Wow, I appreciate that. Kim's good for a very long time. Alright. Let's... Man, okay. How about this? You cancel it. I mean, your shit's garbage, so just draw and we'll have to, like, bite the bullet there. No one's really targeting you, huh? Okay, okay. You have actually, like, reasonable shit, so do that, and then you could take over with Dimensional Rift and then pop it a Light Restore after the fact. Yeah, that'd be good. You're getting targeted twice over, which is unfortunate. Okay. Sharking Spear and then Extract Fuel. Alright, go. You know, the charge deck, right? I really like it in concept, but whenever a motherfucker dies on my team, it's always the person with the charge deck first. I don't know why. Oh wait, there's a one-side attack left? God damn it. Yeah, the first one to die is always the one with the charge shit, so... I think I had to like, reevaluate what I have on it. Hopefully I'll just get some like better stuff in the future. Okay, now you can pop out Light Restore oriented stuff. Yeah, do that, and then do a drop page afterwards. Yeah, how about you just gain some and restore some light as well. Okay, nobody's really targeting down you, so you could take anyone. Take the one all the way in the back, and then do that. I suppose you were Gen 2 because you're pages, but I'm still not too insane about it. Okay, take that one. Then do that. Okay, stop getting your ass kicked, please. Oh my god, guys. Thank you, see, that's the shit I like to see. Just like 2 more damage on that one. How did a Light Restore have the best, like, the best results? It's a Light Restore page. They're not really that strong. Okay, yeah, just get the kill. Preferably not on Kim. Oh yeah, Yeah, this... And then I get more, right? Select Librarian defeats... Yeah, we get twice as many books, alright. I think it's best to throw it on you. Okay, good, good. Yeah, I don't want to throw it on your side, because if they target that dice and I couldn't, like, get it over with, or I couldn't change up the target, then I kind of would have been screwed. Okay. Execute, and then you could regen some light. Charge decks get pretty good in the end, because you get better cards. Defensive cards until later? Yeah, they really do not have anything defensive at all. That's probably the main reason as to why they die. I just can't wait to get, Light Restore with, a charge as well. Damn, okay, your fucking speed is god-awful. Well, all we need is for that one to, like, hit first, and then we have requests going on, so, like, whatever. Yeah, you could take, absolutely nothing, so I really do appreciate that, real go-getting attitude. Okay, so what, that'll give you, 6 charge, you'll have 9, which is, kind of unfortunate. Okay, good shit you saw, that's what I like to see. Alright, we just need a bit more on the person in the back that's knocked out. Okay, guys, stop getting shit on. Appreciate it. That one did 19. What the fuck? Hey, Shao. Are you good? Goddamn. Motherfucker got their ass beat. Do +2 to 4 damage against an enemy with a status ailment. I mean, we do have a lot of status ailments, but honestly, yeah, just pop that out. Okay, you'll have to meet him with... Inkover won't kill, but it'll get close. Then we could just pop out some light restore-oriented stuff. Okay, I don't know. I mean, honestly, we don't really have to think too much. I kind of wanted to get that off. Probably wouldn't have been a smart idea. I'm thinking I want to kill the ones in the back first, and then I'll kill you. Because that should bring the emotional level up to the next tier. Then I'll get more pages. Okay, Assad, you're using Inkover. How are you getting your shit rocked? Okay, good. Just get that one over here. Oh, that shit brought us up to 5. Okay, nice. Oh, yeah, just delete it. Ooh, actually, wait, use Blazing Strike. That shit's kind of metal. Hey, good shit. If you did not get the kill, I would have hated you. Hopefully that's, like, enough. And I don't have to, like, farm it out again. But is there anything else in the, Really one? We got that bitch up to 5, and you're giving me Anne. Okay, game, thank you. Appreciate it. Is there anything else in the general limitations that's like, what do you call it, good, or is it pretty much just Bamboo hated Kim? I mean, I suppose I still want to do them to read them in the Credenza, but I'm wondering. Oh my fucking god. Okay, great, yeah. Really game, yeah, thank you. Okay, I'm back into it. I need to fight those assholes again. Because I did not get the key page. Love you, game. Alright guys, this time the strat's Blitzkrieg, fuck it. Like, we already have enough down to the point where if we just rush them, we should be fine. You have nothing to light restore with. Thank you. Yeah, but this, you could take that there and then pop out that as well. You get your charge and then you could draw more. Okay, unfortunately you're gonna get hit by that, but yeah, you'll survive. Hopefully. Okay, pop out Shark and Spear, and only one's on the count of 4. Pop it out there. Okay, go. Hopefully this time I could actually get the key page. Okay, just yeah, don't fail. Preferably kill them soon. Okay, you only have 56 HP, but whatever, you'll get more as time goes on. Fucking burn, by god, I only have like 1 person applying burn. Good shit, okay. Yeah, let's do request again. That didn't really work out too well last time, but let's try it. Okay, Assad. I needed you to, like, at the very least, roll 1 more than your minimum twice over. Okay, well, it's the first librarian that attacks her, right? So a good crackpot scheme is we maybe hold on to it for a bit? I don't know, yeah. Yeah. Let's try that. Let's attempt to hold on to, request till the next scene. You'll have 3 charge, huh? You could really delete that one. Yeah, I say do that. But yeah, let's hold on to, the thing till next scene, and with that, hopefully we could then redirect the attack for your Assad to get smacked. Okay, well, you're gonna target it there. Simple enough. But that kind of fucks me over in the light restore department. Okay, good shit. You're generally meant to fail that, but whatever. By god, that was a lot of damage. Oh, I don't think I popped out enough attacks on the person down. Okay, you did 20. Never mind. Okay, just don't eat ass and you'll be fine. Oh wait. It's the first person they attack. Oh. I thought it was the first person that attacked them. Well, I suppose that's damn good to know. Alright, take that one over. You could pop down that one. I suppose the downed one. We got really damn unlucky. We haven't found like any, what do you call it? We haven't gotten Will of the Prescripts yet. Okay, you need to get some charge, and then one more on that to be safe, but I'm pretty sure we're good enough as it is. Okay, and then we could do that. Do that. 20 fucking 5. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. Hey, Bella. Yeah, walk it off. Use some dirt. It's like a good makeshift band-aid. What the fuck kind of cards does he have? By God. Okay, well, let's get the revenge. I'm kind of terrified of him now. Boost slash dice power by +3 for the scene. Okay, so that's all it does? Huh. What beat our ass? So damn bad last time. Okay, yeah, pop a collision. We should be able to win it with this one. Okay, wow. Thank you, appreciate it. Yeah, pretty sure Assad could get the kill. Okay, Assad, please. Oh my god. Y'all did 0 damage. Dark chocolate and hella punish? I don't know what you mean by that, but I don't really like dark chocolate, more of a milk chocolate type of fan. Kim's 14 to 23 is a counter? Ah, shit. I have a 20 plus counter die? Okay, that shit seems raw. I cannot wait to get that. Okay, nice. Hopefully I can actually get it this time around. Okay, I got like 3 extra pages of his, so... It's not really much, but I'll take it. Actually, I might as well just throw all of them out. I have no reason to keep them. It's not like I'll use them for, future invitations. No, they have been introduced. I just wasn't really reading his shit. Well, like the yellow ones, yeah, but I don't know about like any direct counter. More like, when you get hit with a one-side attack, the, what do you call it, attack or defense die is stored to that. Okay, good, we got that. If I need to farm out anything in the future, I'll just do that off screen. But I think I'll try out, like, to see if there's any good general invitation here. At the very least, I want to get their books to read them. Yeah, just use the odds. It'll be the quickest. White chocolate is not chocolate? You know, I agree with you on that one. I ate Hershey's white chocolate before, that shit tasted like ass. Okay. You pop out though, what are you gonna hit by? This one? Okay, yeah, pop out light restore. It's not really hitting you with much. You're gonna target it down there. I know Will of the Prescripts is not the best thing to do, but by God, if I'm not... I'm tempted. I'm really tempted. Okay, thankfully these ones seem like incredibly weak. Again, what targeted there? Alright. Suppose you could do that as well. Next, good stuff is from Star of the City, pretty much. Yeah, I can't wait to see what that has. Especially the stores. I'm pretty sure that's when they'll get the best. Wow, you have ass. Okay, do that. And then pop out that for a bit of a light restore. Summon Association's gimmick isn't very useful, but it's fun to use. Alright. Actually, thinking on it, I wonder what, what do you call it? What grade of fixers we're gonna be fighting. Because in the past, like, when the story was introduced, we focused on fixers a lot more, but now we've gone more to, like, syndicates and stuff like that. But I wonder if we were to fight a fixer, like, what grade would it be, you know? Like, will we still fight some weak-ass, like, raid 6 or 7 fixers, or, like, what? I'm curious. Okay, you have nothing, wow. Okay, yeah. Thankfully, on the other hand, though, you have, like, a lot of cards, so... that kind of helps. Not really. Okay, your speed is ass. Appreciate it. Okay, you're gonna get deleted. But that's not really my problem, so good luck with that one. 5 to fucking 13? Dude, it'll be a wonder if you survive this one. Me crushing Star of the City with your shield. Interesting. That's the I think it's a passive on... What was his name? Like the raincoat guy, the Zweihander dude. Sam? Yeah, I think it was. I know, I heard Star of the City is one the difficulty really like ramps up. Yeah, suppose pop a request? Yeah. Not much good general pages after Kim in my opinion. Kim in the insurance group cards is probably the only must-have cards and pages in general invitations. Alright. Yeah, it probably would have been best that I got this prior... Dude, you still have emotion level 0. Oh my fucking god. It probably would have been best to get Kim shit prior towards, what do you call it? Doing the harder invitations of this tier, but I kinda wanted to save it till the stream, so it is what it is. Although, then again, I also didn't really have much problems at all. Like, I'm gonna regret saying this one. I know I'm gonna regret saying it. You have, yeah, you. Okay. I'm gonna really regret saying this one. But so far, the game's been kind of easy, dude. I'm gonna level with you. So far, okay, light restore then. Yeah, good shit there. So far, the game's been kind of easy. I have finished all... Oh my god, you got shit on. I finished all, what are they called again? Realizations. My first try. And the only invitation I've actually lost to was rats. Because I thought I was the motherfuckers on the left of the screen. So like, that was kind of a self-suicide there, you know? So far, I haven't had any problems at all, except for certain abnormality fights. Other than that, it's been like smooth sailing for the most part. But I hear Star of the City. I hear that shit's gonna get, like, really difficult. So, to anyone that's played, I suppose, this game and Lobotomy Corporation, that difficulty spike, is it like the final days, or what are we looking at, you know? Like, how bad is it? Because, you know, the final days of Lobotomy Corporation, like day 45 to 50, that difficulty spike was severe. Is Star of the City similar to that, or is it like finding a new ordeal or something? Because I know, the game's been easy, so... I'm wondering if Star of the City is when the real difficulty is going to come out. Star of the City is generally regarded as the filter of the game because of the huge difficulty spike. Okay. So it is going to be like that. Like the final days. Also, I did not even know there's two. Dante? Alright. Weak towards Pierce. Yeah, y'all could come in. Oh wait. Wasn't one of you guys like close to dying or some shit? Ah, no, not really actually. Alright, what's this guy got? That. Fletch? The ability on the... What do you call it? The fucking red mage from Final Fantasy 14? Okay, you're gonna target it down twice. Inkover will do like fuck nothing. Well, okay, you're... Like, where's Will the Prescripts, dude? Like, that's a great equalizer, I need that. Star of the City is bully hard. Hard part of Star of the City is more like a midnight? Ah, gotcha. Okay. So that's when I'll eat my words, gotcha. Gotcha. Alright, take that one over, pop out a light restore as well. You're unaccounted for, right? Okay. Yeah, just simply draw a page and then light restore. You have to start planning fights and actually thinking about strategy and stuff if you want to get there. Alright. Because I'm not gonna lie, when I started out the game, I paid attention to resistances and all that. But when I got pretty much an urban legend, I never really paid attention to who was weak to what. I just kind of took the builds I already had, like Emma's, Eugen's and all that, and I just started up the fight. I was like, if they're weak to what I have, that's good. If not, oh well. So, it looks like I'll actually have to pre-plan that in the future. Wow, you have like nothing but ass, dude. I really appreciate it. Okay, how about you? Do it. Do it. That shit's... It's gonna be metal. Like, do it. It'll be really cool. Okay, before I forget, I gotta tab you over. I suppose I'd, you don't have anything to build up a charge with, so just draw some pages. You're not accounted for, so... Yeah, whatever. We'll get on guard or whatever the shit is. Okay, good shit right there. Okay, nice hit. Okay, don't kill it though. Oh, Jesus Christ. Just chill. I don't want to, like, murder Dante right now. Like, Dante's probably got some good shit, you feel me? Everything can be cheese, but some cheeses need a really specific setup. I don't... Actually, yeah, I'll definitely cheese some fights. Yeah, I'm always down for cheesing fights. Oh, actually, shit. What are these? Mass individual? Oh no, I used that one a bit, it was kind of cool. Yeah, I used that one a tiny bit. Alright, yeah, pop it out. Magical bullet against that thing. And then... yeah. I suppose. I just want him to synchronize because I want to see it. By God, wait, you meleeed with that shit? The card is literally called Magical Bullet. Did you like jam the bullet into them? What the fuck? Alright. Now we got the synchronization. Okay, this shit's gonna be nice. I used it a bit prior, I still don't know what desynchronize is, but it's whatever. Oh, cancel synchronization. Oh, okay. I pieced it together. I connected the dots. No, wait, that's a lot of comments. No, hey, these fights. You have to start planning. Yeah. Everything can be cheesed. Okay, here we go. Okay, Eugen is definitely one of the strongest pages in the game. Yeah, deadass. Honestly, that shit's insane. Who wants some cheese? No spoilers, somber. It really depends on the order you do the fights in. Some cards you get make the rest a lot easier. I heard left to right's the best, so I'm just gonna do that. Mass individual. I don't fully want to kill it yet, but I also really want to do that. So I say go for it. Then you could seal a speed die, or probably light restore would be best, yeah. Alright, delete them. Wow, you really got outskilled there. That shit's nice. Okay, you saw, they're already dead, by God, man. Fucking Dark Souls boss over here already hitting them when they're down. Okay, good shit, we got, 2 extra pages. Let's hope that's enough. Okay, RNG, don't screw me over. Let's pop out all those. Okay, yep, that was a lot. To be fair, the suffering has really been turned down. Yeah, I do hear that, like, I hear the, really nerf the game. That's a lot of passives. Probably some of those are really damn good. I hear they, like, nerf the game a lot, but I also hear the, like, they nerf the enemies, but also, like, they nerf some of your own abilities. Like, I heard bleed used to be wild or some shit. I kind of wish...
보셨습니까? T사에서 온 의뢰.
Come again? Oh, wait, no. Oh, I did a... Wait, no, this is general, right? Wait, what? Isn't this a general invitation? Or did I accidentally start up, like, the next thing? You got that one guy from Danganronpa. I don't remember the fucking name. No, not general. This ain't general? Okay, I'm just gonna skip by then. Yep, fuck all of you douchebags. Was I not paying attention to start off one of those, or... What happened? Because I think I canceled that shit. Did I just throw in that? That is not general? But should I do it? Start a new one? Oh, I accidentally started a new one? Gotcha. Okay. I did not pay any attention right there.
사장님,
no wait,
보셨습니까?
that is general. Wait,
T사에서
oh, I could start a, oh, okay, now I'm a fucking dumbass, I see, yeah. I think what, probably this one? Okay, gotcha. I actually did not know you could do that. Okay, I'm a dumbass. Okay, now I see. I actually didn't know you could do that accidentally. So which ones aren't used? Probably some of your shit, right? Let's pop out Eugen's then, just one of Eugen's. Star of the City when it first came out was complete chaos and difficulty, so watered down now. Okay, well now, I don't know if it's hard or not. That was, yeah. I didn't know you could actually start them from the, like from this menu. Let's put in Eugen's though, because she was early on, so I won't get... Okay, yeah, I suppose that's how that's gonna work out, yeah, I'll just get 7 association. So, Blade Lineage, yeah. I suppose there's like nothing left, right? That's probably all for general invitations. If the invitation turns red, it's a story fight. I gotcha. Alright, I'm pretty sure that's all, so I suppose I'll go into, what do you call it? Reading the Credenza. Unless there actually is something else in Urban Nightmare? Oh, it's Urban Nightmare. I knew I was fucking it up. I'm just gonna just, what do you call it, forget this real quick. Just pretend as though we're not seeing anything there. Yep, okay, save that. Still hard? Okay, some people find it hard, some people don't. Also, a lot of the fights, endgame fights, were bugged on release, but it's much better now. Oh, okay. I did notice, yeah, I think when I did Alley Rune, there was like, I don't know if it was a bug, but it was like, it said mass summation attack, but it was like a mass individual, so I noticed like one kind of bug so far. Dante and Kim are the only general mutations for Urban Nightmare. Okay, good, good. Read what Bamboo Kim's page does as well. I think I'll just do it like afterwards when I go into the things, because we have a fucking, like, I have a lot to read in the Credenza, so I'll just, I'll read it before going into Star of the City and stuff like that. Nothing ever happened, it's all in your head. Oh yeah, yeah, they were talking about like T-Track or some shit, never even heard of that. Yeah, never. He hasn't read Kim? Yeah, I'm gonna, in a bit. Well, I'm gonna read the Credenza thing, I haven't read the actual, like what he does himself. Alright, got my drink of water. Ready to blow my voice out for the next following days? Okay. This is the one I'm most interested in, but I heard a lot of people recommending sweepers to me. Argalia, alias the Blue Reverberation. The person who is known to fervently cause incidents. Recently, he is suspected of recruiting individuals wielding powers that are possibly related to the distortion phenomenon in an attempt to form an organization. As well as prying into his plots, I intend to hamper his efforts myself before collecting data and presenting evidence of his irregular activity to the head. Yeah, that didn't quite work out. Yeah, no, you died. No summation attacks with 2 die are intentional. This is very true. Paragraph passives. I'm lost, but alright. The most difficult part of the later fights is having to read a novel for. Yeah. That's why I plan to cut that shit out and just summarize it, because that takes a fucking minute. As the Blue Reverberation's plot was already in motion, I needed to act quick to do the least I could to stop him. However, She Association was too fatigued from the barrage of requests, so I asked Full Stop Office to deal with the Church of Gears, whose leaders seem to harness a power that resembles the distortion. Oh. I suppose that makes sense onto how she turned people into gears then. I just kinda went for that's normal. Yeah, that would make sense if the distortion makes her like turn people into gears. But I haven't heard from them since. Yeah, they died. Perhaps they were eliminated in their mission at the hands of the church. Or if the Blue Reverberation expected the Fixer's arrivals and toyed with them, then I would definitely have to get to the library and read their books. There was evident rationale to read the books of the Musicians of Bremen as well, for they could contain even the slightest hint on the Blue Reverberation's plots he might have told them. Even I do not know the man in detail, admittedly. However, because I am certain that the Blue Reverberation is conspiring something that violates or will violate the rules stipulated by the head, I must gather crucial evidence and report it. She Association is the most undeserved win players get in the game. I fully agree. We did not deserve that W. I'm sad that the redo of the passive system made it more difficult to see what happened to them. She turned people into gears before she distorted. Oh. So she distorted afterwards. Or she turned people into gears, distorted, then we saw her. So there's just technology where we could turn a motherfucker into a gear in this world. That's not even the most surprising thing, honestly. No, that just, yeah, kinda makes sense. I know how corrupt this association is. I am woefully aware of Thelma's cunning and unhinged purpose behind saddling Section 2 with one request after another and wearing us down. I am but waiting for the right time, waiting and enduring until I seize the chance to bring the she back to glory. I firmly believe that everything will take a turn for the better once I take care of this work. I pledge to change the system with my hands, no matter what. Okay, do the people in this world not know any books? Like, have they never heard of the concept Death Flag? If I was ever preparing to go into any battle whatsoever, and I ever said like after this, I would immediately call myself to be a dumbass. Whenever people are like, after this, I'll do what I want, you know? Like, you are fucking stupid. Learn to not say that shit and your chances of survival will go up like 50%. Death Flags, a very real thing. Daily City Life. There's technology to turn people into damn near anything, really. That's true. Oh yeah, the city has some really nasty stuff. Poor Eugen went to the library to get the Book of the Furries that weren't even the right ones. But the city has a ham ham bang bang, so it's not all bad. That is true. That's true. Okay, now I kind of want to get like, it's a real store that Project Moon owns. The advertisement in this game has worked. I kind of want to like, I want to go to ham ham bang bang. Maybe they'll have like a District 23 menu. And it just, all the dishes are like oriented around people. Yeah, that shit seems nice. Alright. Thelma, head of the Southern Branch, has been overworking Section 2 to a nonsensical degree lately. The requests he's giving us are burdensome to take once per week, and he's constantly cramming them down our throats, sapping the strength and will out of our section. It's unclear if we can successfully handle this mission to the library, but it's painstakingly obvious that he'll give us another request to take care of immediately afterwards. Even if we could, most of our surviving crew are losing what little motivation they had left. As for why he insists on using Section 2 when the other sections are unavailable, he's probably trying to get rid of Director Eugen because he suspects that our director knows something about the Blue Reverberation. It's unacceptable that someone could use a branch leader of an association to make a toy of the entire association, color or not. Especially if the goal is to remove our director Eugen. I'm not sure what plan Director Eugen has to overcome this, but I suppose that can wait until we finish. You guys are fucking stupid. Jesus Christ. They closed the restaurant? Oh, they closed the restaurant? Oh. It is indeed a cafe. Pretty neat themed cafe too, based on the floors of the Lobotomy Corporation and library. And by god, the Hakma watch is pure drip energy. Ham Pang Pang is also where they sell the merch like Hakma's watch. Oh wait. Cafe. Yeah. So wait, it got closed though? It's unfortunate. Maybe there's like recipes online. I say that, but I also don't really know how to cook, so, you know, shit. I suppose I won't be able to, try out whatever Ham Pang Pang had, in store. Also, Chested's Lobotomy Cup. I heard about, like, the, Chested's, like, cup as merch. I'm a bit interested in buying it. Because whenever I buy merch, I don't really like to buy, like, a shirt that has the name of it on it, because, like, what the fuck am I, a walking billboard, you know? Whenever I buy merch from a game, I want it to have, like, accessories or something like that, you know? And if I were to have a shirt, I don't want to have, like, just, like, the, what do you call it, game's name on it or something, because I don't want to be, like, a walking billboard. So I have, like, the only merch I really bought was, like, the necklaces from Kingdom Hearts. If you ever played those, like, that's pretty much the only merch I've ever bought from the game. From the receipt of the request to preparation for execution, every step of an assassination is carried out covertly. Discreet killing is the She Association specialty. Okay, She Association I find to be really fucking difficult, especially when you follow that up by specialty. On all-out war in open fields where numerous people clash at once is not our preferred form of battle, though it's one of the areas where the Louis Association excels. We truly shine when we operate in small numbers. We pursue extreme efficiency in order to kill our target within the limited window of opportunity. Also required is the ability to make quick assessments of the situation in order to swiftly strike the target's vital point with minimal movement. Honestly, who am I even going to show the pocket watch to? It's a cool watch, but like, it's so weird to just use as a pocket watch. Yeah, it's fair enough. Like, I bought those necklaces, I never once wore them. I wore them once. And that was it. I mean, I'd buy a watch and some mugs. Really, really want Chested's mug. Oh hey, what's up, Root? Wasn't a regrettable buy though. I'm actually kind of tempted to check it out now, because I really do want to see the pocket watch drip. The demand for assassination requests is pretty high. These days is the most surefire way to eliminate people armed with high quality workshop equipment. On top of body augments is sneaking up on them for a fatal blow, when they least suspect it. Still, the streets aren't being filled with corpses of assassinated targets because there are fixers whose job is to kill those who were hired for assassination. Like assassins? Like what the fuck is that job even called? Fixers are continuing their fierce strife no matter the place. Being an organization that is familiar with dealing death, the Shi's code of honor is to treat every person equally, as the way to death is equal for everyone. That's how noble. Really appreciate that you do that. You're doing the world a service. As long as the request fee is paid, we remove the target with no questions asked, regardless of who the client is, what kind of crime they may have committed, or any other details. The boss of a syndicate known for murdering people in cold blood, a criminal wanted by a street somewhere, laundering an identity for a person of higher status who often bribes, even requests to kill one's own friend and family, we handle our requests without leaning to a side. Of course, we have a duty of confidentiality to uphold for our clients. We mustn't give in and maintain silence even in the face of immediate threats of death. Such are the rules and mindsets that these Shi Association members must abide by. However, the recent behavior of the Southern Branch goes against the core values of the Shi. On top of exerting power for his private interest, his selfish actions are causing severe damage to Section 2. All of us are eagerly awaiting for Director Yujin to overthrow this rotten system one day. Hey, what's up, Zachary? Gonna drink this water. Nobody could ever change my mind. Water is the best fucking beverage. Nothing even comes close. Maybe Dr. Pepper, but other than that, no. Alright, not much from the puppets. I'm actually dead-ass surprised it doesn't just say like gig for the entire thing. Life in the nest isn't anything special, honestly. It's the same the whole world over. You get pecked by your boss and go through mounds of workload. You find yourself working overtime pretty much every day. Payday isn't all that exciting either. When you realize that you barely get any money for yourself after paying for your maintenance, credit cards, insurance, living expenses, and all that. Most of your income's gone in a flash, and then back to work. I have my ways of enjoying the little things in life, though. When I come back home from work, I crack open a cold one and watch the back streets through the window as night falls. Well, okay, you just sound like a fucking weirdo for that one. When I'm lucky, I can see people chasing each other getting into a tussle. And I think, oh, I sure hope that person manages to get away. I'm just being a hypocrite, of course. We're all simply watching it for fun. Don't you agree? Okay, that's true. Like, I would like to talk shit, but also whenever I see like a fight clip or just like a street fight on YouTube or something, I watch that shit. So I can't exactly say, fuck you for that one. That'd be rather hypocritical. I could understand it. It's like a TV show. Viewers aren't genuinely concerned for the people on the rectangular screen. All they care about is guessing who will win, so many unrealistic and varied situations take place in the streets. It actually feels as if I'm watching television. Don't call me out for being inhumane. Who knows? Maybe someone is watching me work myself to the bones from a high-rise, holding a glass of wine in their hands. Yeah, for whatever reason, I doubt it. Money rules a city. Every denizen of the city is obsessed with money to the point of popularizing the belief that money can be thrown almost at any problem. While the earnings of an average Nest resident are significantly higher than those of a person inhabiting the back streets, there's also a notable wage gap among Nest inhabitants. One thing to keep in mind is that your position in your job doesn't always guarantee a high income. No matter how high your rank is in a small enterprise, you may not earn much more than a fixer in the Section 6 of an association. Even if your financial gain is on the higher side, you likely won't earn enough to waste extravagantly, meaning you won't get enough to take first-class seats on warp trains all the time, or load the table with a sumptuous feast. However, it will be enough money to secure a stable life in the nest. People who earn 4 million an or more per month can be considered the upper middle class. That's where the quality of life sees a visible increase. You no longer have to worry about being evicted from the nest or being unable to pay taxes. And you could even hire fixers to help keep you safe. You can save up in case of emergencies or send your children to better schools. A life in safe haven, free of illness and starvation. Well, that's a life of the upper middle class they all talk about. What is there to be considered special? We just earn a bit more than others and live a bit more comfortable than others. Actually no, and live in a bit more comfortable than others. I'm calling that translation out. Their entire back streets viewing parties in certain nests. Yeah, I'm not even surprised. That sounds fully, yeah, that sounds about correct. Alright, Emma's page. Each nest has its singularity. For example, W Corp has Warp, a fast and reliable means of transportation that's guaranteed to deliver you to your destination on time. F Corp has ferries. Oh yeah, I heard about that. I was reading Distortion Detective, and I'm only at the second chapter of Distortion Detective, but yeah, I heard about the ferries, which can unlock anything that's considered locked. Yeah, okay, so that's just how F Corp is, gotcha. Physically or conceptually. G Corp has spheres that can control gravity, that makes sense, and so on. J Corp's singularity is pretty much the opposite of F Corp's. It's a technology that can lock and seal something that's open or exposed on a conceptual level. Of course, the range or size of things can be locked will depend on how much you pay. Cheap ones are mostly used for locking small boxes and other personal objects, while expensive ones can seal an area of space nothing can come inside, or even lock a person's body to prevent it from being dissected. That's just weird. Next of the District 23 must have the best shows to watch daily. District 23 is the most fucked up place in the entire world, I swear to God. Like, yeah, deadass District 23 is the only one we know of fully, and it's just a pile of shit. Like, I have never heard of a redeeming quality. Whenever we hear of District 23, it has to do with cannibalism. What a fucked up world. The technology has a pretty wide range of applications. You can lock basically anything that's open in one sense or another. Could it be that this singularity was created because of our nest, where J Corp is located, is a nest of gambling that holds a smart few secrets that shouldn't be leaked? Beats me. Not like anything good will come out of knowing the real reason anyway. Okay, I want a plushie of that. I want a plushie of Noah. That shit looks... Emma kinda looks like normal. That's not even Emma. That doesn't even look like Emma. They got like some random ass fucking person put in the suit. Noah looks funny though. Violence for entertainment? Yeah. Well, I mean, violence for entertainment's already like we have violence for entertainment. Like, you know, MMA, boxing. Actually, speaking of that, Fedor Emelianenko just like won a heavyweight fight. And he's like 40 or some shit, so that was pretty damn good. Like, that was nice to see. The redeeming quality of District 23 is you can just kill people you don't like and sell them to a restaurant. I mean, I suppose. I suppose, yeah. Small Noah, shorty, yeah, honestly. Wonder if F Corp provides for arbiters, considering Vinna uses fairy and a key. I haven't read any of the books, so I don't know if it's mentioned at all. Honestly, probably. Yeah, I'd imagine arbiters can have like F Corp shit. I don't know, District 2 is also terrible because it's the Claw Central there. Yeah, I haven't heard too much about District 2 and stuff like that, but looks like, yeah, District like 1 and 2 have to... I suppose they relate towards the Arbiter? I haven't really gotten into it too much, I haven't gotten to that point yet. J-Cope owns the nest of gambling. Every person here devotes their life to those insane games of chance. Emma and I check the security cameras placed in affiliated facilities and spot anyone who cheats. We get hundreds of calls each day. Please check if the person in a dark red code at those coordinates use a sleight of hand to switch cards. I think my table is rigged at that. I think they're using marbles that weigh 0.1 grams more than in the roulettes at that, etc. A variety of creative and absurd calls flood the lines all the time. There are many corps working for the head? Yeah, I'd imagine. Arbiters are distinctly special for reasons. They're fucking assholes. Well, okay, I've only seen one arbiter so far, but like that arbiter, kind of an asshole. You know, Vinna, kind of a douchebag. Vinna uses fairies and keys, so wouldn't that basically be a skeleton key of death? Pretty much, yeah. I think all corps survive for arbiters because the Claw used the W serum, which is essentially W Corp's teleportation. Oh yeah. Yeah, he also used, I think probably K Corp shit as well, because he was healing in that fight as well. Granted, I didn't get to that because everyone just staggered him, so like that was kind of metal. I didn't actually have to do the fight, he just got staggered and got shit on. And that was nice. Like, it's literally where claws are made and operated at. I don't want to hear too much about it until the, until the game gets to that point. What's so difficult about watching the security feed all day, you ask? Sure, you could think that if you're unfamiliar with how things work here, But imagine having to check feeds for tens and even hundreds of rooms and have 10 cams each. Workload is spread over multiple people, of course, but each of us still has dozens of screens to stare at. It makes my eyes spin like a top. Thankfully you have 4 of them now, so that does work out. Say more, but I can't yet. Also R-Corp. Besides, some people are sneaking enough to pull trickery off camera, and some incidents might occur during maintenance hours. This job is such a busy one. 2 eyes just aren't enough. When you're checking one case, another call comes in. When you're done checking that, more calls wait for you. The shortage of manpower is driving me crazy, I swear. Well, unfortunately for you, your 2-person team of you and Emma kind of got like combined into one, so it's quite unfortunate. Just having my lunch. Nice. Alright, Anton's page. A lot of people wanted me to check out these sweeper ones, so I'm curious as to what's going to be in this. Our body is composed of liquid. Liquid is the substance that fuels our bodies. While humans maintain their form with this shell they call flesh and skin, we maintain our form with the suit we wear. If this liquid runs out, we will stop dead in place. Therefore, the liquid must always be filled, which is the reason we die. This liquid is what constitutes and moves our body. But we also use the liquid to sweep the streets and dine. The method is simple. When we embed a hook connected to the fuel tank on our back into a human, they melt like liquid. Okay. Why? I remember saying that they aren't cannibals, so that was like a first. It turns out they are cannibals. That's amazing. Then we consume that liquid to refuel. Without this shell, we would deform and spill on the ground like them. The liquid is patented with the approval of the head. You must change your body to become like us if you wish to join our family. Oh, so they aren't born that way. Y'all chose to become liquid. You guys are fucking stupid. Like, hey, maybe being liquid is nice, but I like being a solid. I'm just gonna keep it real with you. I don't want to be a walking waterbed, to each their own. That's kind of stupid though. Eating bread? That sounds kind of boring, I'm not gonna lie. Is there something on the bread at the very least? I don't know. We got all my achievements on Library Run a long time ago. Now I wait for Limbus Corporation. I don't know what Limbus Corporation is, but alright. Unless you mean like Lobotomy Corporation, like autocorrected you or something. Wait, does that mean Lobotomy Corporation's gonna come out with, what do you call it? Things? What achievements? Because it doesn't have them now. I'd be down with them actually having like achievements. Yeah, I have a theory on the sweepers, and they are cannibals, no. Well, not quite cannibals. I don't know, dude, it looks like they're like making smoothies out of people, and that seems like some cannibal shit to me, you feel me? How to kill sweepers, smack the tanks? Yeah, deadass, we should've just went for it. It's even glowing too, it's like a Zelda weak point. Limbus Corp is the upcoming 3rd game? I don't want to hear too much of it then, because I don't want to know like anything about it prior to, what do you call it? Me like playing the game or finishing this game to then see like what it is. Liquid is patented with the approval that... Yeah, do not worry about the side effects. Mother will give you all the assistance you need. We all could safely become a family thanks to her. I want to kill their mother. So they're just 100% liquid? Apparently. Warm bread is pretty good. I don't know about that. Yeah, I suppose some breads. Like, I think my friend used to have, like, some soft bread he ate for, like, lunch or something. Yeah, that's better than, like, Wonder Bread, so I can understand it then. It's a good bread? I'll take your word for it. Then again, I like eating pancakes, which are... It's pretty much just bread. And pancakes are just bread, so yeah, I suppose I could see. They don't eat people, they just blend people up. Well... I suppose that makes them better. They're not District 23, they're still murderers, which pretty much just makes them everyone else. That is correct. We are conscious of the attention of people during the daytime. Wait, what are we talking about? What is that in relation to? We practice caution. It would be a public nuisance to show up in broad daylight and cause a ruckus. And we have a set of rules that we abide to. Of course, if the head demands our service, we must assemble day or night. Oh, and I believe there is a small misunderstanding between us. It is not by the will of the sweepers that the night in the back streets has become a time when no deed is forbidden. Does it appear to you that every denizen of the back streets disapproves of the rules? Anyone is allowed to commit terrible acts at night, and there's nowhere to complain to if you are victimized. Yeah, that sounds like the normal in this game, honestly. Does using people as fuel source count as cannibalism? Well, I mean, people eat animals as fuel, and that's still considered like eating animals, so if you were to eat a human for food, then that's like still cannibalism, you know? Yeah, that makes sense to me. I'm guessing the part on the attacks of guns is to prevent people from sniping the fuel tanks. That and just the head doesn't want to make, they don't want to make murder easy. Which, yeah, that would help with the fuel tanks. While this means terrible things can happen to you at night, it also means that you're free to be the perpetrator of such a deed yourself. In fact, we do not see much benefit from the freedom of the nighttime, other than being allowed to dine all we want. Alright. Well, you have like nothing to say, Valerie. Valerie? Yeah, Valerie, that's how you pronounce it. Also, X-body cleanup. Easy. Fair enough. The back streets are our main stage of activity at night. When night falls, our world unfolds. At regular intervals, we start marching from the perimeter of a nest and sweep everything as we move forward. Even if someone stands in our way and attacks us, even if a powerful fixer kills a sweeper next to us, who was our family, we pay no heed and continue onward. Like a wave of water, we sweep everything in our way. Except for those who are strong enough to resist it. From an edge of a nest to the opposite end, we march without break for 80 minutes until the night in the back streets end. Come again? The night lasts for 80 minutes? That ain't even like an hour and a half. Huh. Weird. Big word salad. If they become a distributed consciousness through the liquid, they might be classified as not human, and so it isn't cannibalism, but it's maybe cannibalism. You know, you got a point. Because how can you eat humans if you're not human? They actually, okay, you got a point. Actually, would they, by the head's rules, would they be considered human? Well, they are, like, giving up their brain to store consciousness. I don't know. I feel as though there's, like, a lot of room for interpretation on how the head classifies humans. So it actually might not be cannibalism. If the night in the back streets were to be gone, the back streets will fall into even worse chaos than before. In other words, the night in the back streets is the rain that keeps the place in check. Because the night exists, people here show the least amount of human decency. Time freedom is actually very forgiving. For what? Oh, like for the night thing, gotcha. So it's only 80 minutes that you could do like whatever you want at night, gotcha. Starts at like 3 AM. Yeah, I'm still awake at 3 AM, I would be screwed in that world. That is weird, like, it's arguable however you like. Yeah, and they don't look it. I mean, in this game, like, even if somebody looks like mainly a robot, if they still have a human brain, they're considered human, so like, you gotta base it off those rules. But yeah, they definitely do not look human at all. Especially when they're just liquid people. Here's an example. You come home at the end of a hellish day, dragging your weary body to the sofa. You hope to get a small break lying on the couch and watching cheap entertainment shows. But guess what happens? Some crazy jerk upstairs turns up their speakerphone's volume to the max and makes obnoxious noises that make your ceiling shake. Too bad. There goes your peaceful respite. Dude, I fucking feel you. Listen, I'm gonna keep it real with you. That ass, like, neighbors in this fucking building. Assholes, all of them. The people, like, next to my door, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're, like, getting a hammer and just going gorillas bananas on the wall. I went to their door and said, like, hey, stop making noise. And they're still making noise. Fucking assholes. Just go inside? Well, there's bars down the door, probably. Probably like some Purge shit. Never watched The Purge, I was too scared of the first movie when I was a kid. Or before that 80 minutes, any evidence in the streets goes away. I'm guessing it matters if they were human to begin with, like the Brotherhood of Iron, Gay's Office, and Sephora and Lobotomy Corporation. They were human to begin with, I imagine? Because they chose to become sweepers, so I would imagine humans can? Unless it's like... No, I don't think there's any other life form other than humans for the most parts. Which is why Angela is against the rules, fully robotic and looks human. Yeah, I don't really like the rules either. I don't know, the rules just seem like arbitrary. I could understand why they put them in place because AI is like a scary concept, but I mean, Angela's human. Like, if we're to really just break it down, Angela's human enough, dude, you know? Neighbor plays piano in her quarter almost every day at 4 p.m. Dude, I feel so bad for you. Deadass, if I were you, I'll just like blast music in their direction. Like, that's what I would do. Like, I would put on the shittiest song I know, and I know a lot of shitty songs, and just like blast music at them. Can't do property damage at night, it's against the rules. Oh, so like that's the only rule that's out there? Alright, that's good to know. Where was I? You can't stand the noise that's getting to your head, so you decide to ask your neighbors to please be considering lower the volume. You want to talk this over without a fight, so you battle the fierce urge a million times before you go upstairs, but then our unfriendly neighbor gives you a baffling reply when you confront them. I need some free time for myself too. I have gripes with my neighbors that I just live with. So you should do the same. Why make a huge fuss about the noise when it isn't even too loud, blah blah. Okay, that's not even... I just, you know, I don't want to get into that. I don't want to get too sidetracked. But if you're living in an apartment, you need to come to the realization that you're living in an apartment. So any noise you make reflects on the people beside you, above you, below you, etc. So you're not meant to make fucking noise. Because if somebody could make noise, like, freely in an apartment, and they don't give a shit about it, my take is, if somebody's making noise to you, make a bunch of noise back to them. If they're banging on the wall, kick the fucking wall. Unless your wall is, like, weak, then don't kick it, but make noise back, you know? Like, I don't want to get too into it, because... yeah, touchy subject for me. One of the very few things that pisses me off, but, yeah, I don't want to get too sidetracked. I am here. Hello, Neptuna. I realize that you are here. Well, what do you call it? Specifically, residential areas are off limits to crime. Oh, that's good, that's good. It's because she's basically human that it's an issue to the head. At that point, why not replace people with robots who want to protect humanity? Yeah, I definitely can't understand it. But also, calling Angela, I don't know why I almost called her Angelina. Calling Angela, like, a robot is like, it's true, but like, dude, she's basically human. Like, let's be real here. Going away from like the head standards, basically human. Blast ram wrench in their direction. Now I kinda wanna listen to the song. I can't listen to it now though, get copyright striked. Talking out their ass. What can you do though? Barely keeping your boiling anger inside, you go back down to your house, covering your ears with a pillow and yelling curse words as you try to sleep. Even if you told your landlord about it, they would shrug off your complaint and smile like a saint. So there's no use speaking up about it. And that is why I'm kicking the wall whenever they make noise. That's when the Night of the Backstreets come into play. First off, you block the entrance to that shithead's house before they return. Anything works. You could weld the door, use wooden planks, padlock the door, or whatever. Ensure that they cannot enter their own house by any means and go back to your home. Sometime later, they'll come back to find the door to the house has been sealed shut. They'll struggle with the door before giving up, and they'll make a serious face so they're trying to think of who could have done this ridiculous prank to them. Once you realize that it couldn't possibly have been anyone else's doing but yours, it'll be too late. Because you'll be behind them, bashing their head in with a brick or some heavy object, killing them right now would obviously break the rules, so you drag them to your house and enjoy a quiet rest. Okay, you know, I don't like when my neighbors make noise, but that's probably a bit much. Also, my apartment is right next to a church, and sometimes they have choirs for certain events. Oh, dude, that's gotta suck. It's just gotta suck. Her body is turning human. Yeah. I suppose soon enough she'll be considered human. By the heads thing. Chad indirect murder move. You know, I always feel bad for the people that live next to schools. Cause like, I would be going to school, and shit like that, and I'm like, dude, it's gotta suck so much dick to have to hear like the alarm clock go off. Or the like school alarm go off. At certain intervals when you're just like relaxing and shit like that. The only time it's like kind of good is like back in elementary school. I had a friend that like lived across from our school, so I suppose that works out. But even then, it's gotta be annoying to just hear that shit go off. Quiet kid moment. Yeah. When the clock hits 3 AM, you drag the little shit outside and throw it in the middle of a relatively large street. You return to your home before it's too late and watch the scene from the window. Time is 3:13 AM. Sweepers crawl out of the dark and sweep the streets clean, collecting all the trash, including that noise pollutant. Yeah, that was really specific. Like, very, very specific. No two prescripts are the same in any way, as well as their contents being completely different from each other. You can't expect when or where you'll receive one. It could be placed between the patties of the hamburger you're holding, though that'd be a stupid ass place to put it, I'm not gonna lie. It could be in your mailbox, it could be handed to you by a passerby. However, if you question who delivers those prescripts or where they come from, and put your curiosity into action, the proxies will come for you, so beware. Here's a few examples of the prescripts. To Remy, deliver a bacon pizza to Danny's doorstep on 8th Street before 10 AM sharp on September 14th. Okay, that's pretty reasonable. To Jamin, do not utter a single word for 5 days. Okay, that would suck dick. That'd be bad. I used to live in an apartment surrounded by children, and I swear to God they would not shut up till like 1 AM. I would go insane. I would go absolutely wild. Yeah, that shit's gotta suck. To Sahi, if the first person you meet outside today answers your greetings by lifting their right hand, take their heart out. If the person ignores your greetings, remove your own heart from your body. Shit's gotta suck to be Shahi. And this is only scratching the surface of the shambolic ordinance written on the prescripts. The contents of a prescript range from ordinary tasks to things that cannot be carried out in a relatively normal, in terms of morality, means. I ain't never seen that word before. A ranked variety and creativity of the prescripts will make you wonder just what goes on in the head of the person responsible for writing them. Take a moment to think about how you would feel if you received a prescript that says, chop off your right ankle and eat it medium rare. P.S. You don't have to eat the bones. You think this is an absurd instruction no sane person could follow, but those who belong to the index will feel glad that it doesn't require chopping off both feet or eating the bones. Yeah, shit's gotta suck. Honestly, prescript 1 is hard already, lol. They don't mean a pizza made purely bacon or just bacon. Oh shit. Oh, I see what you mean. Huh. That is true. And yeah, also which that, yeah. Go to a proxy to clarify? I mean, are they readily available though? Because I would imagine they're not really too readily available because of the, what do you call it, the artist, you know? Merit is a real word meaning complete or utter, alright. Yeah, I knew it was like a real word, I just hadn't really seen it before. I'm not gonna lie, this game, like, it introduces a lot of new words. I feel like a dumbass saying that, but sometimes I read through and I'm like, I have never seen that shit before, you know? I've been speaking English for like 19 years, I ain't never seen that fucking word before. You can talk to the proxies to get clarification, assuming you could find them, yeah. Many people are under the impression that W Corp Singularity is quick transportation via teleportation. That's how our technology is advertised to the public, anyway. They aren't strictly wrong, we're just hiding the bigger picture from them. W Corp Singularity is the restoration of a previous status. To put it in layman's terms, even if your body is crushed to a pulp, it can be restored to a recorded state as long as all the pieces remain. So doesn't that mean they could revive, they could revive people, right? And what if the proxy has a prescript that says don't explain the prescripts law? Vagueness of the prescripts, yeah, the vagueness gotta suck dick. Translators had so much fun with this game. Honestly, yeah, some of the lines it does seem like they have fun. I still remember bullshittery was something they actually translated. I would have been chuckling if I translated that. But can they actually revive people? I gotta read more. First off, we scan the molecular structures, genomic data, and other information of the passengers required for their restoration when they sit on their seats. The scanned data is stored in the transmission device inside the train, ready to be sent to the restoration machine. With that, many and all kinds of pandemonium into which the carriages may have been turned into can be averted with a single button. The machine has difficulty scanning life forms that move too much, so we need to take measures to subdue it. As with all singularities, it has small side effects. Some might leave the train with a slightly more weight than before, or gain a bit of height. No one has a field of complaint about it, likely because the change is so minor that they just shrug it off as a matter of feelings. Okay, that bit of height though. That shit seems nice. I'm 6'3", but I kinda wanna be like 6'5", you know? Like, I wanna reach like greater heights. I can see the top of people's heads. I wanna have like a bird's eye view of everyone I meet. You feel me? Like, I wanna just a tiny bit more. You don't die in the train, so it's not resurrection or revival. You just get healed. Oh, okay. So like, if they die, you can't like bring them back. Gotcha. Imagine how it was to translate whatever BS Oswald had to say. Okay, that shit's gotta suck. Actually, maybe it would be more fun than sucking. He didn't speak too confusing, so maybe it actually would be that fun. I was here? Yeah, so mine that. Yeah, okay. Like the body feeling lighter because of their excitement or going on a trip, or feeling heavier because they ate too much prior to boarding the train. So you turn into the flesh, but you become taller afterwards. You know, maybe it actually isn't worth it. I just want to gain like 2 inches of height. I don't really need it, just kind of want it because that shit seems nice. But getting turned into pulp, not a good trade-off, no. The passengers don't remember what happened inside the train, but that's not because we use anesthetics. It's the restoration procedure reverting the people's memories to a previous state, rather than selectively erasing them. In plain language, everything goes back to how it was when it was scanned. The passengers will continue the conversations they were having when they first boarded the train, as if nothing happened. They won't hold notice any oddity or displacement in their dialogue. Any thoughts they had or words they were about to speak will be restored and resumed seamlessly. Wish I was a bit taller. Wish I was a ball. Be crushed into a ball by Tomer. Okay, you caught me off guard with that one. Also, little fact. Apparently proxies are ranked as the 3 we see. I have different bars on the right shoulder. Oh, okay, gotcha. On the right shoulder of their cloak. Glory has 1, Hubert has 2, Esther has 3. Triangle sounds better. I'd much rather be a ball though. At the very least you have some mobility, you feel me? W Corp's teleporters, or elevators, were used in the bottom corp to transport the rabbits, so I imagine it probably melted them or deatomized them and reconstructed them to the destination. Yeah, probably. Like, that seems about right. And yeah, okay, that's it for you. Sen, boy, you look tired as fuck. You thought opening gates to different dimensions was our singularity? That's actually a form of singularity a falling wing used to own. It wasn't a very well-known wing, so you probably won't recognize it even if I told you its name. Point is, that wing discovered a way to open gates between dimensions, the ability to create rifts in space. The wing sadly never knew how to utilize that stunning technology they'd found. The nest ended up falling before it could find a proper use for the singularity, and the company known as W Corp spent a huge sum of money to purchase it. Rabbit stew? Nah, dude, that's too fucked up. It's too fucked up. Inhabitant of District 23 in the real world. Nah, it's too fucked up. At first, people at this corp used to also struggle to think of a good way to use this tech. Even if it could make a big rip in space, entering it was a whole different matter. You don't know what's in there, or if you can even come back. They had no idea, but soon enough, W Corp found a way to put this dimensional gate to use, which involves T Corp's technology. With the device made by T Corp that collects time installed in the train, not a single second really passes in the carriage, even if the train travels for thousands of years. It's the temporal preservation or whatever. That's what they apparently use, but it's too complicated for me. Anyway, whatever happens in the train, we will revert it using our singularity of restoration and T Corp. Takes the time we collect for their own singularity. We're good business partners. Meat stew? No, guys, no. This is too messed up. We're not talking about like eating humans. When everyone was saying like Bina in this game wasn't bad, I was like, okay, that's messed up. That's treason. I cannot believe everyone in the comments has betrayed me. But no, humans, we need to draw a line somewhere. This tech isn't used for long distance travel. It's applied to the weapons we use too. Equipment used by agents of W Corp is specialized in tearing and cutting things apart. We can precisely cleave lumps into individual pieces with the help of the space ripping technology. Alright, that's weird. Nah, the meat would be all riddled with metal bits and augmentations. Whatever gets you guys to not eat people, no, do not bring up sweeper soup, no. I mean, okay, I suppose they are soup, you definitely could like put a Slurpee straw like in their soup and just like sip them up. But like, nah. Not if you pick a quality meat, no guys, no. I was the first Bina advocate in that comment section, best girl, no. That's actually more fucked up than the meat prescript soup, guys, no. Just pop a sweater open, there you go, soup. Sweeper open, I mean. God, no. This is too messed up, no. And Bina is not best girl, I do not, no, it's fucked up. I'm not gonna be reading the last shit, that shit has gone too wild. To restore the train, the passengers have to be in their seats. You have to be seated so the scanning program can detect your genomic data and put you back on the right seat. Oh, and the scanner has trouble reading things that are moving too much. So you could be nice and stay still in your seat. So the warp cleaner crew, like us, tidy up the carriages and put the passenger in their seats according to their genomic data. And with the press of a button, ta-da, everything goes back to normal as if nothing happened. I only learned this after I joined the Corp. But isn't that so cool? That's what we agents do. It's kind of boring. Sweeper soup would probably turn you to more sweeper soup. Maybe, honestly, maybe. Less chance for augmentations. This game does stuff to people. Man, it does stuff. Yeah. Makes people think Bina's best girl. How? It's too wild. But sometimes the cleanup crew isn't enough for the job. What's so scary about dealing with humans, you ask? I heard this story from my seniors. One time, a color hid their identity and snuck onto the train. What a shocker that must have been. It's our rule to stop powerful people like colors or key members of associations from boarding our warp trains, or to guide them to take first-class seats. If they must board the train for a safe and smooth restoration process, we want them to sleep without a care instead of joining in the chaos of the other carriages. That color fixer was super tricky to deal with, they told me. Most passengers started training under the color's guidance in order to obtain some type of enlightenment. All but a few of our agents were pulverized by those people before they could even see a glimpse of the color. So stuff like rip space is actually ripping the fabric of space-time apart just to cut stuff off people. Yep, gotta pick them up. Young, they taste better that way. Okay, guys, no. We're not talking about eating humans. Like Bina's personality, and she's a tea drinker. Resonate with that. Yes, no. I refuse. Okay, I brought this up in a recording that's not really out yet. But deadass, no, I don't think Bina's best girl. Thank you. You haven't seen my waifu yet? I don't know what your waifu is, but I guarantee you it's better than Bina. But I have absolutely zero water to stand with on this theory, and I do not want anyone to clarify if it's correct. But I think Roland was originally the fixer of black, like he was the color for the black fixer. Why do I say this, you ask? I have a lot of evidence supporting this. He has black hair, he wears a black suit, he was a fixer. I know, I'm a genius. And that's basically it for all the connections I have. Also, he said he took a warp train, and they said a color took a warp train. So I suppose that connection exists. But we aren't totally powerless against those situations. We would have gotten into so many problems otherwise, yeah? In case things get too difficult for our agents to handle, we call R-Corp, a wing we're partnered with. I saw footage about R-Corp in our training course. They were so cool. Dude, that is fucking correct. Nah, Roland's not a killer? Nah. Listen, I won't take anything because I believe in my theory. In that lone chance, that one would maybe not even call it chance because it's like the stupidest shit you ever heard, but I believe in that, by God. Roland is lowland. Okay, fair enough. That is also true. That was my first time seeing the mercenaries in action. They'd keep pressing on and wipe their targets, no matter how harsh their resistance was. I was like, whoa, they really are something else. The fourth pack. Was it called the rabbit team? Yeah, I think it was. Gotta wonder though, why rabbits of all animals? Isn't that a herbivore? Dude, like same. Nah man, it's just Grey Knight Fixer. I doubt it. Doubt it. By that logic, anyone with a suit can be Black Silence, like Nemo. I haven't seen Nemo, but actually I might have seen Nemo, I don't know. But if you have a black suit, guarantee you they can become the Black Silence. Wash of Grey Knight Fixer. Roland is the color the Buttered Eye. Is the color fixer the Buttered Eye and is also a secret claw. I don't know, but alright. Finn was a Black Silence, gotcha. We killed him early. We aren't totally powerless against those situations. We would have gotten into many problems otherwise, yeah? In case... Oh, shit, whoops. I was both reading chat and also reading that, so I completely fucked up and then punched my phone accidentally. Gotta watch out for the Buttered Eye, it's always watching. Any newly hired employees in Lobotomy Corp is a Black Silence. You cannot discredit the possibility. The true Black Silence were all the cannibals we met along the way. Okay. I mean, we don't have to meme on me. But like, maybe like the Black Silence was like, you know what, I want to take up a life in Lobotomy Corporation. And they got caught up in that, maybe. It's not impossible. Weren't totally powerless against those situations. We wouldn't have gotten into many problems otherwise, yeah? Wait, no, hold on, I read that shit. Yeah, I already read all that. Right, there now. Yeah, okay, good. Binna isn't best girl. Zhao is Dare to Change My Mind. I haven't seen the Zhao yet, but I did play with the Darkest Dungeon mod. Thinking on it? If I were to like, try to shoot down best girl? The Zhao kinda looks like a dude. I'ma keep it real with you. So like, I don't know if you're into femboys, but like if you are, then you have a good basis. If not, your waifu looks like a dude. I'm just gonna keep it real with you. When I played with her mod, I was like, that's definitely a he. Turns out it wasn't. So like, I mean, hey, if you're into that, that's cool, but like, the Zhao looks like a dude. Just saying that. They aren't going to raise the ticket prices or run fewer trains like the last time, are they? Also wait, with what we gave them, they were at least color. Yeah, the people in Lobotomy Corporation. I was thinking about that. Like some of the ALF class people, they had to be like a color. Like some of the people that had, well no, maybe not. Because I suppose the only one that can maybe be a color was the one with like Paradise Lost. Because when you compare them to like the Red Mist, even if you had like somebody decked out in Nothing There's gear, they would still get shit on by the Red Mist. So I'm thinking, then again, she was like the strongest color pretty much, at least to my knowledge. But maybe Paradise Lost gear could be like a color, you know? Ex-employees were basically colors without combat experience of colors. Now, Project Moon said that White Knight Ego and Apocalypse Red Ego are as strong as a class suit. Oh, really? Damn. Jan is the best femboy. I do agree with that. That is true. Zhao looks nowhere near a guy. What? Okay, I don't know, dude. Like, when it might have been, because I haven't seen Zhao in this game, but, what do you call it? In the Darkest Dungeon mod I played, she had short hair, kind of looked like a dude. Okay, the Red Mist is called strongest for a reason? I mean, yeah. Yeah, wait, Sai, they aren't going to raise the ticket prices or run fewer trains like last time, are they? What do you mean, Cap? Lobotomy Corporation, the company that was supplying our energy needs, went down recently. That's a good point. It's harder to operate the trains with less energy. What do you mean by last time, though? Oh, you're too new to know? Back in the day, Lobotomy Corporation's nest was occupied by another energy company. Ooh, okay, color me intrigued. So that company puttered out and put our corporation into the same sort of energy shortage we're dealing with now. Not quite. It did go bust eventually, but it's more that the company was stingy about sharing its energy. Awfully strict too. I heard it had a bad reputation amongst its patterned companies because they were so tight-assed about arse. I don't know, is that like a British thing? I'm pretty sure it is. I always found like arse weird as how to say. About energy supply. We had to reduce the number of trains running at the time for a while. From what I know, an employee with endgame gear is a claw tier power. That's unfortunate. Oh, it has a good chunk of hair? Oh, okay, I didn't know that. I just thought she had like really short hair. Okay, now I'm actually... After seeing what she could do in the Darkest Dungeon mod, I'm really intrigued to fight the Zhao. Oh wait, I'll be fighting... Okay, I don't want to fight the Zhao, actually. I don't want Iron Lotus to be beating my ass. Okay, maybe I don't want to fight the Zhao. Maybe we could just ignore that one. Although, if this... I doubt it'll be a spoiler, but if it is a spoiler, then just don't say anything. But this really isn't, like, I wouldn't exactly imagine it to be a spoiler. What tier would I be fighting the Zhao? Like, is that Star of the City tier, or like, we talking next tier, or what? Because I am curious as to when that fight's gonna happen. I vaguely remember people talking about a Q&A on how max level agents are as strong as colors. Not Red Mist, of course. I don't know. It seems like conflicting reports. Some people say claw, others say colors, I don't really know. Yeah, I had no idea. Don't count on me though. I also picked this story up from my superior. That's enough chittering. Let's get back to work. Alright, running pretty low soon, just smiling faces, crying children, which I'm actually really interested in reading Philip's page. Wait, oh yeah, we actually can read Philip's page, because in the past we couldn't, he kept on running like a bitch. Shall we turn cowards into chicken nuggets? What do you call it? Kinda tragic, you seem semi-spoiled yourself by using our Darkest Dungeon without even knowing you play the series. I mean, that is tragic, but I wouldn't actually have been playing this series unless I played with the Zhao and with like the Red Mist and all that. Because when I played with those mods, people in the comment section were like, oh, it's from Library of Ruina, you should play that game, and then other people were like, play Lobotomy Corporation first, so it's like, kind of unfortunate that I got a bit spoiled on the Zhao and on the Red Mist. But I also needed, like, to hear that stuff for me to actually start playing the game, so I'm fine with it, you know? Star of the City 3 books up. Ooh. We get to fight her soon. Oh no, we get to fight her soon. A part of me really wants her shit, because that seems like it'll be metal. But a part of me does not want to get my cheeks clapped, so like, I don't really know. Oh, besides the Clowy Fun, Lobotomy Corp was an ordeal, aka not a real club. I was thinking about that, because like, we beat his ass. Like, we slapped the shit out of him. So I was like, are the claws really that weak? But okay, it's good to know it's just like an ordeal. The back streets aren't some unlivable mess like some folk are saying, you see? Rough things do happen often around here, sure, but there's some effort at peacekeeping going on to stop a whole lot of people dying all the harking time. This is going to be really difficult for me to read. I did not know one of the immortals like spoke like this, by God. We need W Corp Singularity to wipe out your memory about spoilers. Nah. Every area of the streets has some kind of neighborhood watch made out of local residents, voluntarily doing jobs like fixers do, trying to make the back streets a safer place. I would not sign up for that. I'm not a heartless person, that shit seems stupid. Unlike the so-called Public Safety Association that starts with a Z, whatever that stuffy org is called, the neighborhood watch ain't chained to any official authority, nor do they ask for huge fees. Each area's got different styles of neighbors, so not everyone in every corner of the town likes them. Most folks do appreciate that they're keeping them safe though. Dude, it's keeping. Like, you really just couldn't include the P, you know? Like... Let's wait on him. Ain't I missing Wang's? I'm missing Wang's page. I might have to beat their ass again. I mean, some people want to play Library of Ruina after listening to Millie's From a Place of Love, even after they got super spoiled to that chapter. Yeah. Playing Ruina right now and I hear the music 2 times. What are you referring to? Probably about like Millie's music, I suppose? I don't know. But what do you call it? Oh no, now I gotcha. Like, you're playing the game itself and now you're hearing the music twice over. Okay, now I gotcha. Yeah, I gotta get Wang shit. Please tell me I have it. Yeah, I do wonder how many people started playing Library Ruina first without playing, Okay, don't fuck me over here, like, good RNG. But I wonder how many people started playing Library Ruina without playing Lobotomy Corporation. God fucking damn it, Wang. You piece of shit, I'm about to delete this bitch. Okay, invitation. Oh, Wang, where's that fucking ass at? This you? No, yeah, index people. Oh yeah, over here. Alright, I thought I had everything. No, that's because it's already there. I thought I didn't have any of Eugen's page. Alright, I thought I had everything. Probably should have checked that over before I actually go into stream. Okay, I'm just gonna fucking beat the shit out of you goddamn piece of shit. Alright, Searing Sword, yes. Extract some fuel as well. We could outspeed that one. Honestly glad I played while the game was still updating. Playing that shit back when you had to upgrade cards to get levels. The game was so much harder back then, mostly due to passive games. Oh yeah, I did hear about her song. Like, I saw the post for it on my phone on the 29th. But it looked to be related to Library Ruina, so I'm hyped for it, but I'm also not gonna listen to it, you know? Alright, so I'll take that shit over. Followed up by that. You have a 6, so you cannot take that one over, god damn it. What, you have Searing Sword? Yeah, okay, good, do that. And then meet with that, I suppose. Actually, you could come in with Sharking Spear, take it over. Extract some fuel, and then you'll make that one head on. Dimensional Rift, recharge some light. Simple. I'm prepping for the Distortion Detective mod at the moment. Oh, they're making a mod, though. Gotcha. Beat the Wang. I'll do it. Oh god, yeah, the upgrading was a pain. Good idea. All the songs are pretty much heavy spoilers. Game used to be so hard. Apparently, because what do you call it? Apparently, I was listening to like Millie songs as I was doing like X, Y, and Z, and I just kind of had on like the background. Actually, wait, hold on. You take that one, and I kind of had on the background. When I was on her channel page, apparently I already listened to the Iron Lotus song, but I also do not remember anything of it because I was like, you know, it was just background music. But apparently I already listened to that. Thankfully, I didn't get spoiled just because, hell, I didn't even know the fucking song was on, right? She could have been like giving me spoilers about the game itself. I would have been like, zero clue what's actually even being said. I say draw page, that's what you really need to do. Then light restore. Rats kicked my ass back then. I actually heard rats used to be hard. The rats beat me, but that's because I was a moron. I mean, I have no room for excuses. Wow, you guys are getting your shit rocked. Guys, like, we're farming them out. We beat them, you know? Like, that's all I'm saying. Okay, good. You did max damage for 9. Not exactly the best I've seen, but I'll take it. Rhythm. Yeah. And the guest can use abnormality pages. I don't... Oh, like in the past? Okay, gotcha. Oh, okay, like in the past. That sounds like hell, though. That shit does sound like hell. Alright, take that one over twice, tab it over. Okay, good, you have all the prescripts. Then you're getting your ass beat by everyone, so good luck with that one. Okay, you have Collision. Then a light restore. Yeah, unfortunately our light restore cards aren't exactly pining up to be too well. Tear that one to shreds. Yeah, do it. And then pop out that just to not lose out on DPS, and then you could re-tab your hit right over there. Okay, you left it with like 1 stagger, good shit. Collision, get your light back up. Wow, that one rolled a fucking 12, by god. Like a bit more, please. Jesus. Okay, no, that shit looked cool as fuck, but you only did like 18 damage. Like, I'm just gonna keep it real with you. I say take that one. You have 1 light. I feel as though I'm probably to blame for that, but let's not talk about it. Well, you're targeting down there? Alright. Can you pop a Blazing Strike now? It's best we don't. And you can't even do it either way. Do Light Restore there. Okay, Jesus Christ, you have 7? What the fuck? Okay, take that one over then. Pop out leap after the fact then. Transpierce would be a bit of a waste. I say do that and then overcome a crisis. There. She literally used the Fervent Beats and destroyed Roland in a single turn. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that does not seem like fun. Alright, hopefully we could win it this turn. Hey, nice, nice. Alright guys, we gotta delete Wang. It was Wang, right? Yeah. It was Wang, okay. We gotta destroy Wang, guys. Everyone else could die early. By the way, will you do the mods after you beat the whole game? They have some fun fights like the Ravens and even a Cannon Color who we only know through in-game text. I do plan to do the mods after I finish the game. Yeah, because I just want to get like the vanilla experience now. But when I do finish it, I'm gonna go straight into the mods afterwards. The farm for the Rose Hat to get the achievement. I think it was like a 1% chance to get it. Ooh. That just gotta suck. Alright. Honestly, I'm probably gonna do that too. Because I do like to get, you're the only motherfucker that isn't at 30, you damn asshole. Because I do like to get, like max achievement level in just like the games I like to play. So I do plan to maybe go for it. We'll see how that is. I don't think I'll record it because it doesn't seem like it'd be too interesting to record. But I plan to go for it. Alright, pop out the light restore there. Okay, what do you got? You have a 6, so you can take that one over. And then follow up with beating its ass. And then you have collision. That works out well enough. That regen you 2 light. I suppose I'll pop out Shark and Spear. That's probably a bad idea. Okay, y'all are getting fucking shit on. You're meant to lose that one. Good shit. 13 afterwards. Oh my god, dude. Thank you for that one. Appreciate it. Yeah. Okay, Galena. I see you still at level 2. If you could just pull that up. No. Thank you. Okay. I do not like that. Yep. Okay. This might be a shit idea. We're doing it. It might be a shit idea, but we're doing it. And then pop out that. This is a garbage ass idea, but I'm doing it, goddammit. Dude, they're beating your ass. Do you have light restore? Nope. I suppose that is? Yeah, good luck with that one. Okay. Yeah, that's right, you're still at level 2. Alright, take that one over and follow it up with a cleanup, although I'm not too envious. Okay, you'll die if you pop a rip stand, so that's a garbage ass idea. Extract some fuel and... oh wait, I don't want to kill you. Right there. You're still getting targeted down, god damn it. You don't have any light after that fact. Okay. Yeah, Yasada, you're just gonna get your cheeks clapped. I mean, I don't really know what else to say. Yeah, just do that. Whatever. Good luck. Rose Hat is a little 1% chance. Yeah, shit. Still better statistics than Gotcha games. That is true. That is true. Grave Solemn Lament. Glad they removed leveling though. Holy shit. Okay, I looked up from my screen. Jesus Christ, Yasad. You were getting your ass beat. What the fuck? I am not about to lose to these fucking bitches. I refuse to lose to things I farm. This is not happening. No, mass individual, delete them. I refuse to lose to them. This is not happening, no. There's a lot of things that could happen in this world. Me losing to things I farm out is not one of them. Jesus Christ, they want to eat him alive. Okay. How do you not die? Which ones are you targeting? Okay. If you use rip space, you die. You have nothing else. Okay. You're targeting out them 3. I'm confident you could like pull some heat, pull some fire, you know? I refuse to lose to things I farm. This is not happening. Like, now I'm serious about this fight. Like, Find a fucking lane. Okay. Go. Okay, delete them. Delete them. You'll destroy their dice, right? Why do I feel as though you didn't destroy the die enough? Okay, good shit, yeah. By God, okay. Thank you, Sod. Thank you. I was not about to lose to these fuckers. Oh God, we're gonna lose. Good blazing strike. Love to see it. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. Yeah. Yeah, I suppose pop out that. Should we kill you now? Yeah. Let's not have you though. Let's have you. You could actually intercept. Yeah. Okay. Let's kill you now. Sure. Pop that out after the fact or some shit. Yeah. Go wild. And then do that. Pop it a light restore on him as well. Okay. Go. I want to see this shit. No. 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 How? How did you get your ass beat like that? You're using an ego page. Oh my god. That man walked forward. Just ran my employees down. Hello, you... How are you coming back from that one? You will forever be known as the one that just got walked straight down. Okay, you saw it. Just put this motherfucker like 10 feet under, you know? Just get rid of him. Appreciate it. Don't clash with it? Yeah. That... I really shouldn't have flashed. I didn't really pay attention to it. I was like, it'll be fine. It wasn't fine. Imagine that, just one side attacking. Listen, I really don't have like... I don't have an excuse. So if somebody could think up like a good excuse for me, I would be down with using that, you feel me? Like, I'm just throwing that one out there, like, you don't need to help me out with an excuse, but I would greatly appreciate it, because I do not know one. Okay, there we go, Wang's page 3 times over. Good shit, that fight is gonna torture me for the rest of my existence, back towards the Credenza. Wrong one. Get that Urban Plague shit on my face. Alright, now there's Wang's page. Lament is only effective on one-side attacks? Yeah. They call the back streets unsafe because there's this one time a day when the darkness comes out and your friend in the neighborhood watch can't do jacks about it. The night in the back streets, when the city shuts its eyes, breaking any rules are forgiven during that time. Means to protect yourself from harm, like recording videos or hiring peacekeepers, all rendered useless. Any of these rusty old fellows sweep every corner of the streets, so no evidence is left behind. No corpses, no weapons, no nothing. Not only do all the security measures stop, peeking at folk as a whole is banned during these hours. Well, stumbling on the scene of the crime ain't banned, but what it really means is you ain't supposed to record videos of the scene or spy with security cameras. No one should be strolling the streets that late in the first place though. Ho ho ho. Pun. I don't really... I don't have the jovial attitude to do it, you know? I just came back from a life or death situation where Wang almost beat my ass. And a bunch of abnormality pages, that'd be 30 plus damage per bullet. Letting him get emotion? Yeah. I was letting him get emotion, yeah. Thank you for that one. That's my excuse, yeah. It was great, you know. Yeah. Big rain plays, I know. One sec, I gotta listen to Solemn Lament since I got blue balled here. There's cool... I didn't know there's cool sounds as well. Now I actually kinda want to use it again. Like, use it properly this time. Because of that, they don't ask a darn thing about crimes happening during that time, unless an eyewitness shows up. They just can't, if I'm being blunt. The public institutions, you know the deal, those shucking shucks at the head. Yeah, this one's still difficult. Fixed associations, vigilance, peeps, and the like. If one of those officials tried to take a dig at something that happened during the night in the back streets, some scary fellas called the Claws go after him. I hear the night in the back streets is considered, what's the time for doing whatchamacallit permitted by the head. Shit's so fucking difficult. If I got no dang clue why they set in a time like this, when every soul out there is already French to the bone. No matter what folks say, night in the back street starts at 3:13, ends at 4:13. Never too early or late by a single second, every time. I'm not southern enough to pronounce that, not gonna lie. Don't know if anyone mentioned this. The smiling faces read the way they do as a result of the translators finding a way to describe a specific Korean accent. Oh, gotcha. So like, is there like, you know how there's like a Chinatown? Is there like a Texas town in Korea? Because I would imagine that would make the translation between like that Korean accent and, you know, the southern Texas people over here. I would imagine that's what the correlation would be. Like, is that how people from Texas town and Korea sound like? Because I think that would make sense. Their dialect is very ancient and very, very confusing. You're back? Yeah, now I want to listen to like that Solomon shit on my own. Hey, I'll do it like first star of the city fight. I'll do it with Yasad, if I remember. I might not remember. There's this one rule that stands squarely in this nigh lawless land. Doing any kind of harm to the residential area is forbidden. No invading people's homes, no demolishing them, and all that. Not seeing the big and tough crooks of the fingers can touch this, or not even the big and tough crooks of the fixers can touch this. I'm guessing they decided it's gotta stay the most what's-it place. If you didn't know, the city's taboos are a huge deal. It's much more serious than the taboos of the nest. You break it and your life's over right then and there. Dude, please tell me you speak like, oh my god, I see the M already, god damn it. Okay, you do not speak normal. Rules of the back streets don't work in the nest, and the opposite's also true. You could drag a higher up working for whatchamacallit from the nest to the back streets and do what's it to M and get away with it. As long as it was during the night in the back streets and no sneaky rats saw you doing it. But if you did the same what's in the nest, you would be breaking rules. The night in the back streets is only a thing in the back streets, like the name suggests. Okay, I feel as though I was like, deadass, I'm gonna keep it real with you. That shit made me feel illiterate, by god. Okay, that was difficult. Oh yeah, not time for Phillips, pussy ass. The dialect's very ancient. I'm back. I think it's Aussie. It does sound Aussie. Sounds like my kind of city. Would have loved to move there. I mean, hey, more power to you. I would stay far away from that. That should be way too difficult. Alright, Phillips, this is the one I'm actually most interested in. Sorry, I get how you feel, but I'll need more time to think about this. Are you feeling down? No, I'm fine. I get it. This was rather sudden, and you'll need some time to collect your thoughts. Thanks for understanding. You know you're a very caring person. I guess Gramps picked the right rookie to hire. Is that so? Thank you. All crime is legal except for home invasion and property damage. At least there's some rules, you know? Writes it as a sort of cockney with a lot of generic self. I actually do not know what cockney is. Never heard of that before. Her rolling nines back then was cracked out. Okay. Back towards like actual normal speak. Appreciate it, Philip. Except for the fact that you're running away all the goddamn time. I couldn't say anything beyond that. I try to think positively about it, convincing myself that I won't want to see Sion Bay feel troubled because of me in the future. Clinging on to it further would only make me seem pathetic. Although Sion Bay didn't decline my confession outright, I felt safer to think of it as a refusal so I wouldn't get my head in the clouds and make another attempt at it. I shouldn't have had any expectations in the first place. I thought I would feel like a load had been taken off my chest after I'd confessed my pent-up feelings to her. But I couldn't even bring myself to look Sion Bay in the eyes. I didn't see it. I found myself looking for excuses. It's not because I'm a coward, it's because you're a coward. It's not because I was afraid, it's because you're afraid that I might be faced with darkness I can't possibly handle if I lift my head. Nah. I just looked at the shade so I could see a brighter light. That's all. However, Philip gets rejected in the book. Yeah, Philip got shit on. That's just the story of his life. Cannot wait to see more of him. He'll get shit on again, guarantee it. That thought made me feel a bit easier. I don't know what expression Sionbei wore at that time. Was she grinning at my nonsense, or was she upset? All I could think is that she was probably giving me a look of disgust. You gave a fine speech, but I must wonder if you're truly upset for the sake of Salvador and your other colleagues. I'll go prepare myself. I closed the door on my way out. Was it because I didn't want to hear any more of it? Did I lack the energy to refute him? I had no time to reflect on the reason I left my seat. The one thing I couldn't stand was him putting the blame on me for leaving my master and Sionbei behind in that place they call the library when I escaped. So that, okay, bitch, you need to learn what a period is, by God. So that I could bring others to save them. I think I might be holding the E too long at Sionbei. Also like Sionba? Or Sionbei? I don't know. Maybe Sionba? Maybe? Philip got no love, so you get no kill. Fair enough, yeah. I'll kill him eventually though. He's gonna run away again. I already know it. We actually might not be able to kill him. He might always run away from us. A wise person once said that you must close your ears when someone utters useless words or speaks with harmful intention. It's the uselessness of a talk determined solely by one's own standards. Maybe Oscar was right, but are his words useless and wrong because they distress me? Maybe I just didn't want to accept it, consoling myself that I need some time to focus on the grief of losing my master and Sionba. I covered my ears. You're pausing it at just the right moment, like it's a rerun you've watched over and over. There's gotta be a reason. Shut up. Shut the hell up. Sometimes the human brain has difficulty telling reality from illusion. Watching a horror film incites fear, even though you know it's fiction. I do not want to watch the horror films in this fucking world, by God, that's just gotta be disgusting. However, it's not always easy to discern the truth. They're standing right before my eyes, reproaching me, but I can't dismiss them as mere illusions, even though they're dead, gone. The first E, first E in Sionbei? So, I actually gotta see, when I get to her name I'll pronounce it correctly then. Only reason Duno Eva got left out was because Sionbei rejected him. Or, no wait, Sanbei. Yeah. It's difficult. You can pronounce Sanbei as simply Sanbei in Korean. Ao is read as a soft O. Okay, gotcha. Right before my... yeah, okay. There was no way they could be real. Doesn't make sense that I know what they're about to say otherwise. It couldn't be something they told me beforehand. When Sanbei was about to speak, I shut her up as though I knew what was going to unfold. What could I gain from uttering what will harm me? Self-justification? Those words would have wounded me for sure, but they were also words that would protect me. Yet again, I'm running away from the truth. Vilifying others, it made me feel a bit better. Pameli was right. All I had to do was make up reasons that are convenient to me. It's not my fault at all. They're the bad ones. It's derisive... yeah, I suppose that's how you pronounce it. It's derisive how shallow my admiration for my master and Sanbei was, changing my attitude towards them so easily out of selfish self-preservation. Just walk outside and that's enough of a boring film in the city. Deadass, honestly, you'll save a lot of money from going to the theaters. Nothing is more beautiful than knowing the truth, and therefore, nothing must be more shameful than admitting that what one believed in was a lie. I could have sworn I acknowledged my vice and embraced it. Although the process was a little unstable, I still felt ashamed for the truthless deeds I had done, and decided to change that negative part of myself as I am. Or so I thought. I stopped talking. I couldn't even tell what was appropriate to speak anymore. To turn a blind eye to all that tries to hurt me. Turn a deaf ear to words that will lead me down the wrong path. Turn a mute mouth to unnecessary evil. And last of all, act not. Make myself happy that way. I can no longer perceive anything. Yeah, dude, that shit's gotta suck. TLDR, I'm a coward or not. Yeah, that shit's gotta suck. Philip just seems desperate, honestly. Philip just seems like everything in the world, everything shitty in the world is happening to him, and he's just trying his best to find a way to cope. But even that way of coping is just more shitty things happening to him. Like, basically, to be Philip is to be suffering. Even when he tries to help himself, it just brings more suffering. That shit's gotta suck. I'll still make fun of him though, because he's a very easy target. But yeah, that shit's gotta suck. Also, wow, you, woman? A woman of very few words. Some may say only a paragraph of words. 7 Association deals with info and investigations. We collect all kinds of information on this city. Though, why aren't we disclosing the full details about certain cases to the general public through news outlets or anything, you ask? Some things are better left unknown, for the sake of the safety of this world. Section 3 feels empty these days. Oh, didn't you hear the news? Many of them died in that incident with the distortion last time. Even the guy we counted on resigned and ran off. Right, that happened. I guess that's why the empty seats felt even more noticeable. He seemed pretty refreshed and relaxed on his last day. Wonder why he quit though. Sure, the work here could be tough, but isn't it still easy compared to some others? Gotta agree with that. Beats having to work about getting axed all the time. Teen suffering, Philip summarized. Philip was actually close to completing his ego issue he had. His ego issue was he got absolutely Oswald. Featuring Dante from Smash Bros. Oh yeah, they made him a meme fighter, or a Mii fighter, didn't they? Dude, that shit's gotta suck dick. Still more of an important role than he had in Nocturne though, I suppose. Yeah, I think it was here. Gotta agree with that. Beats having to worry about getting axed all the time. Rumor says he wanted to join the musicians of Bremen. Jesus Christ. You guys are lucky a furry left your midst. Like, that's good for you. You should count your blessings. Count your blessings. Why would he join that weird, funky band? You tell me. Maybe there was something more important than making a fortune and spending the rest of his life in comfort for him. He was being a furry. Fucking weeb over here, goddamn. Alright. What have you got? Fucking weeb. We value the art of violence more than anything here. Of course you do. Those with an unscathed body are not permitted to join us. A swordsman who does not have a single blade scar on his skin is doubtlessly too careful when he wields his weapon, and his inane hesitation will be an obstacle. It literally is weeb. Jesus Christ. You're even wearing like... Nah, it's more of like a salaryman type of shit. I was thinking it was like a school uniform, because that would make sense, but nah. Nah, I suppose. You're like an adult weeb, which is... That's even worse. Too irresolute to endure the wounds his own blade would leave, let alone the assault of others. A body free of scars is proof of cowardice. Alas, it would be wise not to expose your wounds outside of those on your face. Jesus Christ. I bet he owns body pillows. Guarantee it. Guarantee that weeb owns body pillows. Oswald tried to clown communication, unfortunately. Tried clown to clown communication, unfortunately. Philip was not a clown. I don't know. He's close though. He's real close. He already has like the face paint on. He just needs like the nose and the wig. If I remember it correctly, Kim is female. Pretty sure Project Moon mentioned that somewhere. Hey, don't diss Kim. His page is awesome. Okay, his page is awesome, but he's still a weeb. Or she's still a weeb. I don't know. The page special attack is pretty damn awesome for a weeb type page. Yeah, weebs. That sounds about right. Yeah, flashy shit. Blade Lineage isn't known for coordination. It's little more than a cohort of people who have nowhere else to go, or those who carry the intent to murder someone. Most who seek to join us sit at lowly social positions. Bro, they are weebs. I was correct. I knew they were fucking weebs. Sit at lowly social positions. What else describes a weeb? Bro, like, I don't know. I have a gift for these things. When you were posting cringe online, I studied the blade. Yeah, I swinged and hit myself most of the time, and I say my scars are justification of my skill. That's how I warrant getting scars. You'd best behave before those who are more skilled than you. We may be a band of murderous ruffians, but we understand our place. Is there even a Japan in the Library of Ruina universe? Honestly, maybe. I mean, it's like one big city. So maybe not, because I suppose Japan is like an island. I don't know. If they extend out to islands, maybe, but what do you call it? I want to, because I was just reading through like the Credenza and general invitations, but I wish to read through the background text that was floating up in the realization. So I have, I got the comment for, what do you call it, Yasads, and then I have Hods and Netsex. Wearing more of a Korean style outfit. Okay, they're like Korean weebs. I don't know if there's like a term coined for that, but like Korean weebs. Name pending, name subject to change. Sea Association and Kurokumo is Japanese kinda. Just all the city. All of humanity has merged into one city, I guess. So maybe, yeah, I suppose what the, what are they called again? Where was it? It was just Ruina. Goddamn, oh yeah, Kumo clan. I suppose with that, there probably is like some area that's like Japanese in origin, but I don't fully know. Alright, time to read like the most depressing shit in this game, but first a water break. I wasn't allowed to hold any value. No one felt guilty for a machine like me as I rusted alone. How nice it must have been for you to have the freedom to break free. Not only was I abandoned, I was paying the price in their stead. Guilt was swept under the rug in the pursuit of the greater good for humanity. Who's responsible for tying me? Those who carried out the research? Or those who the researchers wanted to save so dearly? Was there any regret for the therapy that you condoned? What was I seeing? What was I forced to see? Chained to the resentment and hate of the past, crawling on the floor. A morbid script written for the purpose of treatment, and a machine slowly becoming numb in the act, losing her sense of guilt. They said they're curing a disease. Never knew what disease it was. It begins, it ends, begins, ends, begins, until it ended. Wait, wouldn't she be bigger weebs then? Red katanas, edgy black and red uniforms. She is literally Japanese for death. How is she not weebier? Okay, I see what you're saying. That makes a lot of sense. But at the other hand, I like the she, so I don't want to call them weebs, so I'm gonna forget you said that despite all the sense it makes because I don't want to insult them, because they're actually cool. So we could just forget that logical argument because I do not want to insult them, they're actually cool. Checking certain realization in the wiki. Yeah, I just have the ones I did, what do you call it, Pods, and I did, what do you call it, Netsax. So I'm just checking these. I haven't uploaded the Hot and Netsack videos yet, but I've already done them, so I'm just gonna read them here and now, just so I don't have to do it for like the next Credenza stream. Kurokumo means black cloud in Japanese. Yeah, they're weebs. Binary death is the most weeb thing in this game, so yeah, okay, but like, we don't have to insult them. She is awesome and makes a profession of organized killing. Blade lineage were just murder hobos. I get behind that, honestly. A machine that must operate as its designer intended. It has to be this way. There are principles he instilled in me. Is it necessary to go this far to collect energy? Of course, I must follow your orders without a question. A mechanical rebellion soon became a myth of the past in our world. That's funny. I was given orders that I couldn't understand nor refuse. A machine's operation is always precise, but if it always works in the intended way is a mystery. A machine had no use for values. There was no point discerning between good and bad when the principles were already set in stone. I am Angela, your AI secretary, whose role is to assist you in adjusting to your new workplace. I am the best in a majority of work fields. I am able to handle the work of 7 dozen people at once. Several dozen people at once. Oh, by the way, you should watch the Hot Emotion class video, it's amazing. Send the link out in chat, I'll check it after I finish this. Unless I could just react to it right now, but send out the link in chat and like, I suppose like, if there's nothing copyrighted, I'll check it on as I stream. 4 is also the number of death which Yujin needs to roll max damage. And when she's hit someone with the max, it's the kanji for death. Yeah, but they're not weebs though. That's insulting. I will forever try and defend them. Consider the price. All that matters is the result. No one cares about how gruesome the process is. To satisfy people, a product of the despair and suffering of someone else is needed. Never stop performing until the body crumbles to dust. Bring me greater satisfaction. Am I not allowed to help that person? But they seem to be in so much pain. The sound of weakness. The measures may be horrible, but listen. A mesmerizing melody is playing, bringing hope to the many by sending the few into the depths of despair. This is what harmony truly is. We will take the sacrifice of others for granted, so that we could have immediate satisfaction. One's trash misfortune is another's treasured bliss. Everyone thinks the same thing. I just need to hear what I want to hear. All that matters is pursuing the ideal melody. Shit's so fucked up, dude. Only thing that is in the video is semi-spoilers. Only thing it shows is Hakma. I suppose I would kind of already know what Hakma looks like, so I don't know. I mean, I haven't watched the video, but like, if people think it's spoilers, then just like, I don't know, give me a heads up, but I don't know. A single coffin to pay tribute to those who had nowhere to go, wandering with a memory of an empty faith. The coffin is simply too small to comfort those innocent sacrifices. The weight of the butterflies that died in vain was too great to carry. Where does one go when they die? What has become of the hope they were brimmed over when they entered? Grief for the dead, the early lament for the living. There was a time when I was sick of seeing any more death. The fragile wings will keep fluttering, waiting for an end that must exist somewhere. What did they do wrong? What did I do wrong? Not a sliver of impurity is allowed for the mind of those who mourn. It must remain reverent and solemn. Showy sadness, such as tears, will only wet the wings. A little bit of spoilers for Benna's phone. I don't know how to link. One of the abnormalities in there. Barely counts as anything. 2 key pages, though I haven't seen this playthrough yet. I mean, I still don't know what to make of it. So, well, it should be fine. Only thing that could be considered as spoilers, Hakma's library of Ruina design. I don't know. Yeah, it's very minor, but it's up to... Okay, yeah. If it's very minor, like, in its entirety, if it's very minor, then yeah, just send out the link. On mobile, you should be able to click on the video, and then there should be like a menu. Like, actually, I'm on mobile right now. I'll just fucking do it myself. If you, yeah, there should be like an arrow next to the title. Okay, that's the description. Goddamn it. How do you do this shit? Oh, if you click share, you could then copy the link. Yeah. So yeah, click share, and then you could copy the link, and then you'll be good. In the magic bullet, the last phase. The one that made me this way was nowhere to be seen at some point. I kept pulling the trigger for myself, believing that the bullet would hit the desired target. My bullets will always aim for the same spot. It won't ever change. The despaired heart couldn't go out in a passionate flame. It would only burn with a cold fire. Some may call it a righteous deed, while others would claim it's a blood-stained atrocity. No matter how many people are standing in this way, the bullet travels along the horizon anyway. As soon as I felt that there was nothing left to aim for, my soul expired and fell into the pits of hell. The day I got my hands on this bullet, I sank down upon the ground. Was it despair that the devil wished for? Then I thought at last I was left all alone in this pit of hell. I came to a realization. Perhaps the last bullet was meant to puncture no one else but me. Yeah, that shit's fucking sad. Huck my balls. I don't... It's like... Is that meant to be like a Ligma thing? Did I fall for it? No. I refuse. Did I catch the end of the stream? Yeah, you kinda did. You kinda did. I'm just finishing up reading these, and then I'm gonna finish up the stream. I already did all the general invitations and read through the Credenza. Alright. Yeah, this is the first one, right? Yeah. I thought things would work themselves out if I worked harder. My clothing made of needles. That still isn't complete. A bit more. Just a bit more. I'm almost there. Try just a little harder. Endure just a little more. I opened my mouth. Disgusting things swelled up inside and spilt right out. What happens when a dreaming being is faced with reality? Once I try to dream a happy dream with everyone. I see you off from distance, the beings I couldn't help but love. I don't want to wake up. I'm afraid of facing that reality. If I could see the future I dreamed of for just a moment, words such as someday will only bring uneasiness and nothing else. Dude, this shit is so fucking sad. Like, Jesus Christ. Hod's in particular was like, that shit was so fucked up, dude. By God. And I think at one point, like at the beginning, it looked like Angela actually liked everyone that was working there. You know, it looked like she actually wanted to make friends with them. And yeah, then, you know, a million years passed and her opinion kind of changed a bit over the course of a literal millions of years. Like, what do you call it? When this was in NetSax, like during the cutscene, it was, I believe, 10,000 years or something that it took for the loop to finally like finish. And when you do the calculation of like times 1,000, it literally is like a million years. Like just a tiny bit over that. What a fucked up game. Alright. Just what compelled me to bring you lot along, I must wonder. I couldn't simply leave you all to rot. I could never hope to build any kind of relationship with them. Was it due to loneliness? I thought I never had an attachment to such a feeling. I wish to find many friends in this place. Don't you think so too? The gift's content is a secret. I prepared this for you. I want you to accept it. I don't see any smiles. Everyone looks gloomy, including myself. There was nothing I could do, other than watch from afar. Never mind, didn't work. Just search up Hot Emotion class. Don't know that it changed. I think it was more she forced the separation mentally. Oh, gotcha. Like, and yeah. Maybe, yeah. Because she is an AI, right? Does she really have like back then, did she really have, I suppose, mental growth? Because like, people grow as people when they get like outside stimulus. But can the same really be said about her? I don't know. So yeah, she probably did just try to like separate the connection because her emotions might not have been able to change. Script was to turn NetSack into an even greater drug addict. You know what I just realized? Ain was the one that made the script. Dude, fuck, he is, oh my god. Ain is so fucked up. Ain was the one that made the script. So all the time in the Lobotomy Corporation when I was shit-talking, what do you call it? When I was shit-talking Angela for how she was treating Chesed. Yeah, that was actually Ain doing that. Wow. Fucking god. Angela with a bloody axe is my type. You have a very dangerous type. That is ballsy. I could respect that. That is... Dude, that shit is ballsy. It's just the link I sent didn't work. Oh, like the link wouldn't get shown? Weird. Okay. It's to protect the place where I belong. Yes, maybe I don't have the heart to be rid of you after all. To ensure that nothing escapes my notice, my eyes move busily. You lot will slowly lose hope, letting out faint breaths, waiting for a next time that may never come. To find up the still incomplete being, much is needed. It can't be helped. The one book that would set me free is my everything. Having to witness them all despair from beginning to end, I collapsed at last. I just want to close my eyes. Why did I bother entertaining the empty hope that I will reach you one day? What good did I see in you? Jesus Christ, fucking god. Yeah, Ain did that? Yeah, dude, Ain's an asshole. Binna and Gebra are my types. That's also ballsy. That's also ballsy. Okay. Come out with it. Whose type? Whose type is that? Whose type is that? Say it. Out yourself right now. Who's into vor? Keep your hands off. Now you're trying to take away the only thing I have. I've lost too much to let go of what little I have left in my hands. This is all that I have left. There's nothing else. With this gorgeous shining thing in my possession, I won't have anything to envy in this world. It's mine. This means everything to me. So don't take it away. With more blood painted over the shoes and I are tinged with beauty. I need this. I don't know how to become better myself. Only those shoes can make me dance. They make me move. If you want to stop me, you should have done from the beginning. I'll gladly risk my feet being chopped off, no longer being able to walk. This glamour is for me alone. No one else can lay a finger on it. Mine? No, don't even, no. Don't even out yourself. I mean, it's hot. Dude, no, no. Guys, no, God, no. I'm pulling you back from this. This is worse than when you guys were talking about eating humans. Like, we're getting, no. It's related to my waifu. Dude, that better not be related to your waifu. You can drink her clothes. Oh my god. Jesus fucking Christ. I mean, you could drink the clothes. No. At least it ain't furries, we could. You've got a point. You know, at least it isn't furries. Oh my god. Okay. The second Geber fight is against Big and Will-Be Bad Wolf. I pray to God nobody's saying the furry is gonna be their waifu. I do not want to see Angela in the Big and Bad Bee Wolf fursuit. Oh my god. We're literally gonna see Angela in a fursuit. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna have a field day with that shit. I could have this much space for myself. Maybe I wouldn't have felt as bad as if I couldn't approach you lot because of shyness. It's the last bit of generosity this city can offer. Where's the place I could rest with some peace of mind? Is there such a place at all? At home, a place where I don't have to care about the attention of others. That's what I'm wishing for. This place allows neither laughter nor despair. What kind of expression must I make then? There's no place for me anywhere. I had to make one myself, even if it cost me my skin. When throbbing emotions surge up, it's best to simply close my eyes. Yes, a furry that will vor you. Oh my god. No. Why are you guys laughing? Why are you guys laughing? Y'all best not be talking. If you guys actually are like furry and jealous, sign me up. No. An intervention is needed. I'm signing you up for like a fucking program or some shit, like something to help you guys. You could have tasteful animal accessories? Okay. I mean, you got a point there. Okay, like cat ears? Like wearing cat ears? Like that's not furry territory. I'll defend that. But when you're in like a full suit, like, that's when you're too far gone. So I'm just worried, you know? Y'all go into the we must change anything room? Oh my god. Yeah, it's deserved. Deserved, 100%. You'll give me like 3 energy in compensation. Like, I think it's worth it. Legato, please don't try and end this performance. Soon I shall begin a noble performance, burning away my life. Let's begin the performance. The apocalypse for poor you and me. I've waited long, waited for my turn to come. A performance reserved for myself. One that would make me the happiest. I need to drink water, goddamn. Just wolf ears and a tail? Okay, that's not terrible. Yeah, that's not terrible. Just pause? Okay, now we're getting a bit... Yeah, we're a bit on the fringe now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a bit worried now. Now it's a bit fucked up. Was it a pointless endeavor to try to even try to understand? I thought they would understand my hardship at least just a little. I yelled and yelled, but no one could comprehend. Why am I here? To inform them of something? I sing of my rancorous loneliness that no one knows. When the glaring light comes down, Ethereal images will show themselves. The vast glittering echo that approaches, wavering its head. If you could hear it, let us sing together. If only we could understand each other. What makes me so different from them? I wanted to be like them. I tried to be like them. Oh, and fangs? Okay, Jesus Christ. There's fangs too. This is okay. At first, I was like, ear and tail? It's acceptable. With the paws and fangs, that's like 4 accessories. I don't know. I'll have to see it to make my judgment. Is furry arms okay? I don't know, dude. Like, I'll have to see it. Like, that's the only time I'll actually know, you feel me? You know, cat girls would just have hair where human ears would be, since 2 sets of ears is stupid. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that makes sense, but what do you call it? Some games that even have like animal ears still like make characters have human ears. Like Arknights. You have characters with like bunny ears and shit, and then they still have like human ears as well. Weird. Book 'em and burn it. Hands is too far gone. Okay. In a moment, cold black darkness devours me. I thought I wouldn't be alone until the end. I wanted to sever everything, but then I realized that I had little control over it. Draw the curtains to reveal the stars in the night sky, and we'll count them together. Asking to be friends, I showed my shiny object. This universe I've shown you is the extent of my world. The lingering feelings that couldn't flow formed a droplet that fell down. I can never let this be the end. Walk this night sky with me, the galaxy dotted with numerous hopes. Stay with me forever. Word. S, right? Friends? I don't know. But, what do you call it? I was thinking on it. Okay, I forgot what I was thinking. Oh yeah. Angela was like previously talking about how the librarians cannot understand her. But I feel as though after all the realizations are like said and done, I think they'll understand a lot of why she did what she did. So it's not impossible to see them like kind of accept her perspective, you know? Because the only reason they're really going along with her is because of the deal. But I don't think it's impossible that after seeing her perspective, they go like, okay, Aim kind of was a prick towards you. It's kind of understandable, you know? Granted, they themselves still essentially got slapped in the face because all their work was undone, but I don't think it to be like impossible that they'll accept her perspective when all the realizations are like said and done. Let us all sink into eternal happiness. Let me help you. Join me and indulge in pleasure. I can enjoy this much pleasure, can I not? I feel so sorry you don't know this happiness. I don't know what to say for you. I want to live. I want to have complete senses that you have, and feel things the way you do. No one is to blame. It's no sin to wish for happiness. It wouldn't be living if I couldn't even hope for a small taste of heaven. How pitiable and futile that life was. Allow me to have the least bit of happiness, even if it's barely enough to keep me alive. Alley Rune was a fucking annoying ass fight, and it was annoying in Lobanum Corporation. Does Planet Girl count as furry? No. But if instead of a plant that was like, you know, an animal, that would definitely be a furry suit. But it isn't furry. Yeah. But it still is weird as hell when I look at it. I kind of like the, what do you call it, red end of the hair though. That actually looks kind of metal, not gonna lie. But yeah, it actually is just a weird ass suit now that I think on it further. And she dead looks like the queen with that shit. The world that is dark, for it cannot be seen, became darker yet. If I endured and endured, maybe I could get a whiff of that scent. A doll yearned to be human. I don't want to see, but I cannot look away. The sound of petals brushing past me painfully tell me to return to that place. I softly inhaled the faint fragrance coming from a distance. Carrying a soul in her eyes, she was born with anticipation from a certain person. I had to witness the genesis and passing of all things. I yearned for life, then it came to a sudden realization. Alright, and this should be the end of this, and I'll watch that video. Raffalisa is not an animal. What's Raffalisa? The capo looks cool. It does kind of look cool. I kind of shit myself when the capo appeared though, because I was not ready to fight an Aleph, but it honestly wasn't that bad. It honestly wasn't all that bad. Da Capo, come back to the beginning, and begin the performance together. Applaud me. Give me proof that there is meaning to my life. You should be overwhelmed with emotion and stand up to shout. From Break and Ruin, the most beautiful performance. A single performer standing in the midst of a silent score, creating sound from the stilly place. Let's play a song that no one could hear, but everyone can listen to. This melody will be the realization that I indeed live. If I could seep into others and make them live a better life, I will be able to remain in everyone's memory. To the audience who will walk into their place, choked up by the performance. Raffalisa, the giant rot flower? Oh, okay, that's what it is? Well, I don't think it would be an animal, if it's a flower, you know? But what do you call it? Okay. So... Wait, what? Oh, okay. That's weird, okay. When I was looking at it back in that screen, I was like... I thought it was like a different color than what it was. But, nah, never mind. Because I thought it was gray when I was at it, but no. It was actually like that, beigeish color or whatever. Okay, so, Decapo is just as easy in Lobotomy Corporation. Only issue with LobCorp's Decap is the resistance changes if you didn't have enough DPS with the PAO. Yeah, giant-ass jungle flower that smells of rot. That makes sense considering the name. Okay, I'm going to... Actually, question. So I'm at Star of the City. In the grand scheme of everything, like, how far am I in the game? I'm curious about that. And I'm going to find where the thing is. Odds motion class. So yeah, like, Star of the City, how is that in the grand scheme of everything? Okay, not gods, but yeah. It's coin class, right? Hopefully I could watch this without getting like a copyright struck. It's 6 minutes? Okay, that's a lot. Oh wait, should probably like quit out the game. Okay, I'll watch it and hopefully it isn't like, you know, like, what do you call it, copyright claimed or something like that. It shouldn't be, hopefully. Pretty much almost done, a little bit over halfway I think. At the middle, say like a quarter left. Oh really, only a quarter left in the game? Oh damn, I'm actually surprised it was only like, there's only that much left. More than halfway, yeah. Oh, it's gonna be good. Alright. It's fast, so pause if you need to. The world setting and characterization in this video, very different from the original one. Alright. Is it just... Is this the entire video? Okay. You know what? I should have. Yeah, I definitely should have watched this as a tutorial when I was going to play the game. Actually, thinking on it, I think Project Moon needs to like, what do you call it? Update the game and put this instead of their tutorials. I don't... Of course Nutsack's the one to fuck it up. Deadass, of course. Of course Nutsack. Actually, thinking about it, I could probably use this to study myself. Yeah, actually, I probably can use this to study myself in case there's anything I have left that I don't know in the combat pages. Maximum, minimum. Oh, so minimum actually gives you a negative one? I actually never knew that. Yo, Hot, if she fucks it up, I don't know if you want that heat, you feel me? I don't think you want that heat, dude. Oh, interesting. See? Okay, good, smart. It's not gonna work out though. You're gonna get hunted down. Alright, that's actually kind of enjoyable. Oh no, don't murder my wife like that. He doesn't deserve this. Oh my god. Okay. Wait, what? Didn't he get like X's on all of them? He gets surprisingly complex. Yeah, it does seem that way. Okay, so you get negative. So isn't that kind of a good thing that everyone dies? Because you go to like you'll go to the next level. Actually, Jesus Christ, is that a lot? Yeah, I would die if I went to that class. Jesus Christ. She just killed a child? That's not important. Jesus, what the fuck? Yo, Hakma kinda looks like a nerd. I'm gonna level with you, kinda looks like a nerd. Like an old nerd. Simpler. I don't want to hear it. Okay, good enough. She ain't gonna fight her though. We know that. I actually may have to watch this back and pause because this actually does seem to be useful. Somehow. It doesn't deserve the right, but it kind of deserves it. Okay, good. So murder's nice. Okay, so if somebody else damages it, we still get emotion coins. Okay, that's a lot of arrows. Am I quizzing each other? Okay, that's actually really well made. Yeah, that was actually really damn good. But yeah, I think that's basically it for the stream. Oh, you know, hey, it's... Yeah, okay, I liked my own shit, don't judge me. That shit is delayed as hell. My god. But yeah, oh, when I get there, isn't it gonna be like... No, wait, it'll only be said once. Yeah, okay, it'll only be said once. I actually thought I, like, made like I was gonna be speaking twice when I got to that point for everyone else watching. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all. And I say that's all, but it's been 3 hours. Jesus Christ. What? Wait, 2:29 out of 3 hours. Okay, it's been 2 hours 30 minutes. It has been a lot. Chad Finmove, Google it. Should I? Desperate Flex. Okay, listen. I like my own content, henceforth I like it. Should I check out Chad Finmove? Should I? Sure. What time is it? It's only 1:40. It's 1:40. All right. Chad Finmove. Okay. I appear to be in the wrong section. Maybe I should. If it's short, I'll watch it. But if it's not, I want to like turn on my fan, get some water. You feel me? Okay, no. I'm actually worried about spoilers, though, so I'm gonna back away. Finn just googled it. Oh. Okay, I fucked myself over there. Whoops. Sim tierless, SSS tier Hakma. Yeah, dude, he was the biggest sim for A. Like, nobody could actually even come close to matching him. Just came back with those gaming going on. Yeah, it's not important. Shit got a bit wild. It is what it is. Yeah, what do you call it? I think that's it. It's been 2 hours, 30 minutes. I ran out of water. Oh, actually, I didn't. Yeah, nothing's gonna beat that drink. Alright, yeah. I'm gonna finish it up. Thanks for coming out. It's been a while for me reading. By God. Also, actually, what do you call it? Thinking of Star of the City shit. I'm probably gonna do a Credenza stream midway through it because it looks to be 3 tiers, and there's no goddamn way how I'm gonna be able to read through all that Credenza at once. So I'll probably do a Star of the Stream or Star of the City stream midway through it, and then read through the Credenza there, like most of it there, and then like the other half when I finish Star of the City. Yeah, all right, good shit. You're still eating? Yeah, how much bread did you have? Jesus Christ. All right. Zero is on the recommended bitrate. Okay. I don't know what that means, but that's probably a good enough time to start it off. All right. Goodbye.